seats, the passage right. I feel the heat, I see the light. Miss atomic bomb. Make it up, we got the radio on. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm.
This rock, this rock.
Cover, but you can't escape the second attack. Your soul was innocent, she kissed him and she painted it black. You should have seen your little face. Burning for love, holding on for your life. All it was a little touch, a little tenderness and truth. I didn't ask for much, no. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Mr. Atomic Bomb. Make it up, we got the radio on. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me. Shockwave whisper sealed your face. Just like a dagger buried deep in your back. You run for cover, but you can't escape the second attack. Your soul is innocent, she kissed him and she painted it black. You should have seen your little face. Burning for love, holding on for how it was a little touch, a little tenderness and truth. I didn't ask for much, no. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Mr. Atomic Bomb. Make it up, we got the radio. Shadows in the moonlight. We're taking chances on the hot
Hello, friends. How the devil are you? It is another day, it is another stream, and as promised, we are going to kick it off with some Gwent. It's going to be a shorter just chatting section. There's still 20 minutes left of the Liverpool game, and I'd very much like to finish watching it. But oh, Mo Salah should have scored. But as it's already 4-0 Liverpool at this stage, I didn't feel like I needed to give it 100% of my attention. So it's on my other screen. I'll give it 15 minutes. I can't believe Salah hasn't just put this away to make it 5, but there you go. And then after that, we'll jump straight into Gwent. I didn't think I was going to play any Skellige Witchers because there's enough of it kind of around in the world, but it's disrespectful to talk about Skellige Witchers and not play ARNACHAD, in my opinion. So we're going to take the list that Spessie's been playing, butcher it, jam in ARNACHAD, Sucrus, and probably a defender, and we're going to see how many people we can catch out with that version of the list instead. And then I've got the script written mostly for the YouTube video, combining all 4 of those lists that hopefully I can get out maybe New Year's Day, possibly. I don't know, but this is the last stream from me of the year. Arya is live tomorrow though, so you will still see both of us. I believe the schedule has me live on New Year's Day though, if I'm not mistaken, so that should be good, and very much looking forward to it as well. After a couple of games of Gwent, good, bad, indifferent, we should hopefully still have time to play some Kingdom Come today. We'll carry on with Kingdom Come in the stream on Wednesday, I would imagine, as well, as I do really want to see kind of what's to come in the game. I think I'm still reasonably early in the story. That's a genuine question for those of you who have finished the game. Roughly whereabouts. Obviously, I know there are hundreds of hours of things I could probably do in the side if I want to learn to read in ancient Czechia, but I think if we played at like a standard pace, we've probably, I don't know if we're about a quarter of the way through, maybe something like that. I guess we'll find out. But there we go. So I guess we will find out together whereabouts I am. But I feel like I'm kind of still early-ish. I mean, we've got 15 hours maybe in the game, maybe slightly more, I want to say, but we'll see. We'll work it out together and we can go from there. How does that sound? But let's say hello quickly to everybody. Lumio, what's going on, man? I could see you were here before I got started even. Good to see you. Kafka Rapu, welcome in. Sensei, hello. Mine over on YouTube and on Twitch. The respectful way to watch the channel. Love to see it. Zoe, what's going on? I hope you're having fun with Astrobot. Love to see it. Voldy, welcome in. Always a pleasure. Regent, what's going on? Deagle, hello. Mine, you see, back as you should be. AJ, what's happening, man? Good to see you. And Zeevil as well. A pleasure, a pleasure. Juicy Inside Info on the new Cyberpunk show being worked on? No, I don't. I wish I did. If I did, I would love to share it with you. I don't have anything available at all. Although hopefully I'll be catching up with some of the people from CD Projekt early next year, and I can't say any more on that. But hopefully I'll get to see a few of my old CDPR friends in the near future. Slow, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, Deagle, Liverpool are playing really well this season. I'm not surprised, to be honest. I was expecting us to do quite well. Klopp set us up incredibly. Slot's a great manager. And at some stage, City had to get worse, right? 140 hours, Zoe. Sheesh! It's that long? I thought it wasn't. I didn't realize it was that long. Oh, damn. Okay. Good lord. Voldy, the kappa, I know there's not a way for you to do it, but that kappa needs to be bigger, man. Honestly. Yes, I at some stage will be over there, although I can't disclose when or why for reasons. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being there. I love Warsaw. It's such a cool place, honestly. Yeah, such a lovely city. You once fell asleep with it on. Yeah, fair. That honestly, I'm not. I can see that. I could see that being a thing. Gwent 2, yeah, it's not Gwent 2, guys. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to keep that quiet, so they know they couldn't tell me if Gwent 2 was going to be a thing. It's not, to clarify. Like, there's no guesswork here. That ain't happening. But still, it is what it is. Yeah, but it'll be hopefully nice to get some time to catch up with them. Yeah, you see, Lumia, you got it. Gwent 2, they skipped Gwent 2. We're going straight through to Gwent 3 because our Gwent was technically Gwent 2. Smart. Yeah. Gwent remastered. Ah, genius. Love to see it. The dream is still alive. Oh, dear. If only, eh? If only. One day, maybe we will get lucky. We won't. But there you go. It is what it is. We still have this Gwent to play, and it's going to be pretty good. So yeah, all things considered, I can't complain. Today has been a good day. Arya and I had a nice lie-in for the first time in what feels like forever, honestly. Although she's at work this evening, she has the next 2 days off, which is really good. She deserves that. She's worked really hard recently. So I'm glad she's got a couple of days just to kind of rest. Unfortunately, I'm back at work and intensely busy. Just watch Virgil van Dijk dribble through some players up front and try and score. Clearly we're taking the piss. So yeah, it's been busy. Work is going to be insane for me the next 2 weeks, definitely. But that's okay. That is what it is. We've got it. It's part of the plan. We know what's happening. So that's fine. So that's one of them. You knew about the nice. The new one is my favorite. So I watched something yesterday in the evening, and it made me laugh so hard when I watched the particular part of it that I've now made it a bit redeem for 111 bits. That, yeah, it's it just, I belly laughed for about 5 minutes watching that moment. Yeah, so I had to add it to the channel. I want to add a bunch more, but we're not really. Some people really like using bits, others don't. That. Imagine that. Gotta balance it out, Pope. I think I put that in just for you, the 31, if I'm being honest. I'm really confident I added the 31 a while ago just for you. I think so. In my alert, it's just set up as for Pope. So, I mean, I must have done, right? There's no other context, it just says for Pope. You know? So, oh, why are Liverpool not seeing this? Just, we don't need a fifth goal. Why are we letting West Ham do anything? Just control the ball. We don't want to concede. We want, you know, oh, Salah, you disgusting creature. Pass the ball, you greedy sod. That was not deliberate. Never mind, we do want a fifth goal. I take it all back. Diogo Jota, legend, let's go. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like me, AJ, don't worry. Definitely doesn't sound like me. All streamers need their Pope, fair. Fair. Yeah, I take back everything I said. We do want a fifth goal. I'll take the fifth goal. I just don't, I want a clean sheet now. That's what I want. I want a clean sheet now. Mo Salah is absolutely the best player in the world right now, and there is no argument in this. 20 goals this season already, and it's December. The leading assists.
They have not, and how dare they?
I have to know Lionha HMM.
Has anyone ever told you you're too humble for your own good? They have not, and how dare they? It's like my favorite thing in the world. If you don't know what that is, it's Sword Art Online Abridged. It is the funniest abridged I have ever watched. It's my favorite. I might have to slow the alert down because I've never tested it, and it tried to play twice there, so I might half speed it. But I was watching the latest episode that just came out. If you've missed it, go and watch it. And I saw that, and it was amazing. So, do you know what? Sword Art Online's an anime, manga, it's both, but there's an anime of Sword Art Online, right? Abridged versions are edited creator versions that are dubbed over and really funny. Dragon Ball Z Abridged is like one of the greatest things of all time. It's probably the best thing on YouTube ever, in my opinion, the whole thing from Team 4-Star, but other people do them for other animes as well. And Sword Art Online's one is like S tier. It's actually better than the original, I think. So, in my opinion, it's pretty good. And the latest episode just came out. They don't come out often, like once every 3 or 4 months. But it was absolutely, it just had me creasing. It's so our channel. Has anyone ever told you you're too humble? Do you make one for this though?
Can you make one for this though? Liz blank.
I mean, I can, but no. Maybe I should now. Maybe I should just call it Pope 2 or something like that. The really sketchy bit in me wants me to half the length of it. Has anyone ever told you you're too humble for your own good? And then for 89, they have not, and how dare they? Hilarious. For watching Seek, no, I haven't, bud. Honestly, I just don't watch TV anymore. I've got, I think, 5 books on the go right now, which is insane. My brother lent me a book. I got 2 different ones for Christmas. I'm in the middle of at least 2, if not 3, that I read in different rooms in the house. So I just don't watch TV anymore. Well, our living room right now has no furniture because we are getting rid of. We're getting a new set of furniture turning up Friday, I want to say. So we sold the old stuff, and obviously we wanted it gone ASAP. So there are now no chairs in that room. So it leaves us in a situation where I definitely don't watch TV. Why am I looking at lots of people on the ground in the Liverpool game? Who is injured? What is happening? It better not be another Liverpool player. We lost Joe Gomez today already. Okay, I'll have to give it a look. I've heard of it. I've definitely heard of it, and I've heard people talking about the 40k episode, but I haven't seen it. So yeah, I'll definitely have to give it a look. Who is that on the ground for Liverpool? Please don't be anybody. Oh God, McAllister, be all right. We're 5-0 up. We don't need an injury to ruin this, you know. Hey Terry, good to see you. Good to see you. Someone else came in there. Sunray as well. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'll definitely Quarterfly. I'll definitely give them a watch for sure at some stage. But I used to be able to stay up to date with everything because I used to fly so much backwards and forwards to Czechia that, you know, I needed something to do on the plane, so I'd either read or download a bunch of episodes or something and just watch them. But yeah, it's as we're thankfully in one place most of the time now, that doesn't happen anymore. I can see 100ms over on YouTube as well. Hello, and Kimkos in Twitch. What's going on, man? Great to see you. Great to see you. I hope you're all having a wonderful whatever day. It's Sunday now, I think. Yes, because I've got to work tomorrow. Oh, God. Okay. So I had to turn my work phone on today so I could check the schedule of what my week looked like, set alarms for tomorrow, mentally prepare myself. To do that, I have to go into my email because that's where my work calendar is. I didn't read the stack of emails that are in there for obvious reasons. That's future Lionheart's problem and he can deal with it tomorrow. But after I'd done everything, obviously I left the phone on, and while I was making a tea, I heard the phone go off with an email. And the email in question was from someone who'd received my decision, which didn't uphold their claim, and they had quit after 6 weeks, and were giving a completely different version of them quitting to the 3 other people who were with them. The response to receiving my report was to send me an email full of poo emojis saying that our company is shit and they'll see us in court. So not quite the professional response you'd like, given that that's going into the... it tickled me so much. Like, I'm assuming, like, it just doesn't make any sense, man. It just made me laugh, honestly. It just made me laugh. So, yeah. I saw it, because my instant assumption, when I saw just poo emojis, I thought, like, maybe someone's missent a message in like a group chat or something like that. I didn't expect it to be like a formal email response. Just it made me laugh. So the first thing I've got to do tomorrow morning is add that to the digital case files and contact our HR department to let them know that they might raise an employment tribunal. Like, they have absolutely no case. They worked for us for 6 weeks and they've resigned. So yeah, but it's just funny. It's just funny that people, and I guess it's one of those kind of just a parting shot sort of things, you know? Yazza, hello, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it greatly. Welcome in, welcome in. Always good to have people who like Gwent in the stream, and we're almost done with me actually paying more attention to Liverpool than chat, just so that you're aware. We're almost done. It's the 91st minute, we're 5-0 up. There are 4 people left in the West Ham stadium for West Ham, and they're just sheltering from the surrounding parts of London at this stage. It's all good. The Mana Scenario Koshi deck, yeah, there's a lot of that happening around in the world. Yeah, I've seen, there are loads of cool Gwent decks out there, and lots of archetypes that people haven't played in ages, so they haven't played against in ages, that you could just put back together and would do ridiculously well. Go through the Syndicate decks you used to think of in your head and play one of them. Even if it makes no sense, you'll win games. Like, I faced someone with an awful, weird Syndicate pile that wasn't, like, it was sort of crimes, but also tribute, but also fees. And it just was fine. Like, it was awful, but I rebuilt it thinking, why have you not got any of these things in? I still won 4 games in a row with it, and it was garbage. Like, it's wild how, you know, because so many people are kind of coming back to the game, or one of the best things about Gwent right now is, if you want to come and play it, you're just going to have fun with it, right? Kusento's Milva deck. Well, because I'm currently doing a Witcher challenge. Which Witcher deck is best, right? And I've played 3 out of the 4. The 4th one is now Skellige. I'm going to play some Skellige and put together one video with all of that. But with the Scoia'tael Witchers, they were one of the factions that was an argument for Madoc. And it would have been like a Madoc Milva deck. The only thing is that wouldn't have been really a Witcher deck, but it will still be amazing. It'd be really good fun. You'd do really well with it, right? So yeah, I'm guessing Kusento's done something like that. Kusento, really cool guy, good deck builder. I watched a bit of Spessie's Witcher Pogna deck earlier. Yeah, honestly, Poe, give it a go. Prokima, no worries, great to see you even in passing. Feelings for Witcher 4? Can't bloody wait, mate. Absolutely hyped, looks fantastic. It's gonna be amazing. I have no doubts about that in my mind at all. I think it's gonna be phenomenal. I absolutely can't wait. My only query on Witcher 4 is the director's comment that nobody will be let down by where Gwent's concerned, which can't be true because real Gwent's not in there. So yeah, that's the only thing. Hey, don't you bring out watching my YouTube videos? Hey, love to hear it, man. So I used to make YouTube videos that were, here is me talking about a deck for 2 minutes. Here is me playing said deck from content on stream for 2 games, the end. Because that's all Gwent videos used to be everywhere, really. It's a lot easier for me to put that content out, but because I'm not in Gwent as much, it feels a little bit less, feels a bit more disingenuous for me to try and make that content. So I'm putting more effort into less videos for now instead. So what would have been 4 videos before with, here's me playing this, because I'm live on YouTube as well, I can just make a proper video talking about the 4 factions, the pros, the cons, what's good and bad about them, and link the live feeds on YouTube for people to go and watch if they want to see me pilot it. It's more work, but I think it's better quality content overall, hopefully. It's something I'm testing out. We'll see. Obviously, I'm by no means full Gwent again. Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough will pick back up firmly as we run into the new year, ready for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. and sort of going that way about the whole thing. Yeah, Liverpool win 5-0. What a game. I'm guessing Salah with a goal and 2 or 3 assists is man of the match. Yeah, losing Gomez there is really rough. I hope that's a short-term injury because, yeah, and honestly, the West Ham keeper could be man of the match. And they lost 5-0. He made 5-6 massive saves that on another day all would have gone in. He did really well today, which is crazy when you lose 5-0. But there you go. Right, I can close that down now and I can concentrate on you guys a little bit more. Happy days, perfect end to a packed December schedule for Liverpool. I think that puts us still, again, 7 points clear and a game in hand. Happy days! Let's go! Okay, with that being said, I think we're going to dive straight into Gwent. That's half an hour. I know we normally like more, but I don't have like a full 4 hours today, and I do want to try and get some KCD in. So, we're going to go from there. I know I'd originally said we weren't going to play Skellige Witchers because it's not been announced yet, Voldy. It'll all be drawn and announced once Arya is finished with work. We'll sort of sort it tomorrow, basically. So all of that will be handled tomorrow. But yeah, originally I said that we weren't going to do Skellige Witchers with me playing it because Spessy's been playing a ton of it. And he's done very well with it, but I also think because he's played it and it's been quite public, the list now is significantly worse than it was when he picked it up, because people now know what they're dealing with. Well, the other way of looking at that is, let's make them think they know what they're dealing with, and then surprise them. So instead, I have tweaked Spessy's list. I don't want the Fanatics. They were in there for a different version, so I'll tweak that up. I need some different things in the 4P slot, but instead, we're going to make it a real Witcher deck, and we're going to add in ARNACHAD. Oh, yes. Yes, we are. Now, questions about what the other 4P is. Vial's already in there. What is going to be useful? There is no other... No, there's not. Okay, we're heavy on the Witchers here. I mean, I could take something like a Primal Savagery. We have a decent amount of ping damage, but it's just awkward. Whatever card I find here is just discard fodder, effectively. Could be something like a Longship. It's quite a fun choice. Weirdly, something like a Squirrel might not be terrible, because I'm a lot of people now playing quite like obnoxious graveyardy decks again, with like triple, like the older Swarm decks I've seen kicking around, that kind of thing. So maybe I'll just throw in a Squirrel. There's a possibility there that could work. We swarm. Pupitka, hello. Pupitka, I don't know if I've asked you this before. I feel like you're Czech. I don't know why. So, Pupitka, we will know the answer to the giveaway, I believe, tomorrow after, because Arya's at work till 11 p.m. tonight, so we will get all the information and it will be announced in our Discord, on our socials, on Monday, because it was kind of supposed to run till the end of the year. Because of Popelka, probably because of Popelka, yeah. In my head, every time I see Pupitka, my head just goes, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Just like that. If you know, you know. Okay, so this is the version I'm looking to play. It's as close as I can get it to the version Spessy was playing. We still run the Portal Fish Flappers, but we're more Witcher heavy. I'm not running the trio. I've had to cut them. There's an argument as a result that Vesemir Mentor might not be worth it, and I'm willing to tweak things around, but we'll see. We'll see. At the moment, I'm going to try this version. We'll play a game or two, and then we will we'll see. I'll play maybe 1 or 2 games with this. If we feel we need to tweak something, we absolutely will. Yeah, and we can go from there. I think that's the best way to look at it. Skellige Ciri. Yeah. Perfect. Birthday lilies and some cozy ice skates. Big summer blowout. Yoo-hoo! Hey, how you doing, Luke? Great to see you, man. Welcome back in. A pleasure as always. Rose of Remembrance and a board. Well, we are on high C, so let's go for Demaven's Pride, shall we? Beautiful. Let's see how we get on. Happy days. But yeah, it's good to see so many people enjoying Gwent right now. And yeah, long may that continue. Obviously, yeah, Skellige Witcher foreskin, it's not going to happen, right? It would be cool, but I don't expect anything additional to go in at all because there is nobody employed to work on this. Oh, well, right, this is already a mistake. I have to take Vial out because it just takes away the surprise factor instantly. So Vial's got to go. They already know what we are. You don't want Bear Witches in hand, typically, in the opening game, right? But this could... I'll find out if it's Milva, the squirrel's worth holding on to. So we'll absolutely hold the squirrel here. If it's like Maddock Milva. I don't ever want this Bear Witcher in hand. That's a little better. So, we're going second. We already know we need to get rid of this. The whole point of ARNACHAD is it's supposed to be a bit of a surprise. Our very first opponent knows what we are. Fantastic. Okay, so that's got to go. Like, I feel like Vess is probably still worth it. But without the Witcher trio, it feels significantly less worth it. Honestly. So we'll see. We're going to try. But first thing we'll do is find out what they are. Are they normal movement? Are they Shiru? Are they the Maddock Milva list? Like, we'll find out. And you look at the starting deck as well, right? So you don't... it's not the hand. You just see the starting deck. So they will know everything that we have. Okay, that's fine.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
Okay, first things first. I see Shiru, I see Maddock. Jesus, our opponent's a legend. Cosimo Malaspina, Alza Shiru. Wow, this is a pile of joy. Well, alrighty then. There's a big part of me that thinks I'm supposed to kill that. Between just a gutting slash and a leader, but probably not, right? Should start with this. Go from there. Opponent, massive respect, by the way. Yeah, let's give them a well played.
Not too shabby. Not shabby at
It's a very respectable deck, and I love to see it. There's so many tempo points in this for them, but this is the card we need to actually kill, right? Like, if that's alive, it's a problem, so we can just handle that. We now have, this is only 4 points because I have no Bloodthirst, but it's fine. Got removal when we pair it with the leader. That's okay. Okay. If you have also returned to Gwent, my friends, what have you been playing? That's my ask of you. What have you been up to in Gwent if you've returned? What list? What creators are you watching these days? Because in my first video that was Lionheart returns to Gwent, oh my god, and was the whole Return to Pro challenge, we, in that video, I shouted out a bunch of creators that I knew were still making content for Gwent, and I had loads of comments on that video. Oh, so-and-so's still here. Check them out. Go here. So if there are people that you think I should shout out in my next video, absolutely let me know. Yo, Cyfox. Hey, man, honestly, why not? Oh, every bit of me wants to Reckless Flurry, but I'd need to hit this 3 times to make it worth it for Junod. So I think I just don't care here, and we just go this, right? Yeah. Honestly, mate, it was the same for me. Like, I didn't touch the game after February because it just wasn't, like, I'd given up on it. I'd kept an eye, and then the end of September, it was my partner anniversary, my birthday. I know, yeah, it must have been the beginning of September then. You know, and we kind of, I get rid of an orb, right? Do I get rid of Sove or an orb? Probably an orb because they're Alza. Yeah, we got to that point and it was like, oh, okay. Maybe, actually, I'm enjoying Gwent again. I guess I trial just a random Witcher student here. It's plus 12, right? That's fine. I don't need to win on even. They want to win the round, they're Alza, right? Yeah, it definitely has kind of tweaked people's interest again. Ooh.
War will be our downfall. This I have seen.
Tempted to Geralt Pro. Honestly, hit the 3 of these, kill the Seer. It's a lot of points. So it plays for 12, puts me ahead on even. Shimiri still plays Gwent, yeah, absolutely. Henry's still around doing his thing wonderfully as always. Yeah, that puts, I could have killed one of these, but the risk of that, just not worth it. Hope they get into Gwent again. I can't imagine it. Yeah, so there, I shouted out Kusento, Shinmiri, Kung Fu, Miyamon, and Kerpeten, I believe, last time. Okay, so... Yeah, so now it's... So Papaves already is looking pretty great, right? Lerio, oh, and Lerio, I did shout out Lerio. He's always been fantastic in terms of the content he makes and the thought process, right? Lerio is food. I've always thought of Lerio that way. Yeah, I know him and Shinmiri have been putting out really informative, like, information. Oh, you... Yeah, like some really great content. So Junod right now is going to be really awkward. And I also kind of need to keep him to deal with the Alza. Right? Unless I just get Chad down first. I'm behind by 7. I don't want to... I can grab him into a Bear Witcher, but it means ARNACHAD doesn't have the shield. I suppose that doesn't matter, though. Yeah, that doesn't matter, right? Winning this round does matter, however, and it's getting progressively more awkward for them. So, we're just going to punch this, take it down to 6. We're ahead by a good amount. Let's just double check, right? So that was their tall punish. They do have Shiru, which they'll want to set up at either 3, 6, or 9. They have all of the ways to make their Alza automatic. And at the moment, they have orbs in the graveyard as well. One of them, I think they created, though. Metallic Danny, yeah, never left. Mosh doesn't do Gwent that much these days, but is still around. Yes, absolutely. Ross Mariners, that's a name I remember from way back when. Oh, okay. Didn't expect them to... Huh. Right, they don't want to be here now. If I squirrel... I'm supposed to squirrel the 1. If there's 1, 2, 3, you go in between. Oh, God. Carpet! Hello!
It was my wife's birthday today, so I got her an abacus. It's the little things that count.
At least you paid for it. Thank you so much for the resub of 38 months. Welcome home, my friend. No, I haven't kicked WoW at all. It's just we're in like a mid-content where there's not enough for me to do. I guess I play the squirrel then. Get rid of the 1 here so it's awkward. I'm not gonna leader. We'll see. Gaming Genius, it's great to see there are so many content creators still around. Oh, that Cosimo is so good. That's still, wow, you know what? Wow, well played. Yo, none with the 200 bits, you legend. Hello. Welcome back in. You kicked off a hype train. It's in the early days, but we are in that period where we get extra subs for every 5 gifted from Valorant. Let's click this once. We got quite lucky there, I want to say, but we'll take it. And we'll see what's left, because this could well be Alza, honestly, which would be great for us. Any KCD planned? Yes. Hopefully today we'll play at least an hour or so of KCD. Wednesday's stream is probably all KCD. Yeah. So at the moment I'm playing more WoW off stream just because all I've got to do is dailies and stuff, realistically. I mean, I've never said no to 80 bits in my life, AJ, I'm not gonna lie. Pope triggered our new bit redemption at 111 earlier, which I respect greatly and I loved. It was a very good bit redemption. So right, now the question is, this card's probably Alza for them, realistically, right? So the fact that they're running so many things like Mushy Truffle and Cosimo. Oh, it's a Nero. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, they definitely didn't need to do all of that.
If you insist.
Oh, if I had a way to make this the... Oh, that could have been so bad. Damn. Now, realistically, in order to have the highest unit, I can't physically do it, right? Jesus, that Caldwell could have been savage. We're just going to pass. They've given me all of their points already. We've had their orbs, we've had Shiru, we've had... no, not Shiru. Alza, Cosimo, the value of Truffle, both of the sorceresses. Like, I have all of the points I need here, I think, realistically. So, yeah. Hey, thank you so much for gifting a sub as well. Makel More Smarter. Interesting name, love to see it. Thank you for the gift. Yeah, Caldwell Giga Chat. Facts. Yo, Gavin over in the YouTube chat. What's happening, man? Lovely to see you. Berengar is risky. That's so much better. If they push, we just drop Portal. That makes us very happy. They push, we drop Portal. I could kill it. I'm not going to here. We're going to play the Portal. It's just better for us points-wise. Yeah. I honestly don't know what the win condition for them. Maybe lining up a Shiru, but the guerrilla tactics. AJ with the bits. Let's go. That hype train is climbing slowly.
Cheer one, 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 cheer one.
Oh, she gave up. AJ, she got fed up with you. She'd had enough of your nonsense, is what I heard her saying there. And you know what? I get it. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. It's very good of you. I've got to do this into this.
Double the coin and consider it done.
Yeah, it's just worth. I didn't need to lead it here, but I think it's the best option for us. We're going to take the extra card. I don't get to do the ARNACHAD stuff, which is really sad. But yeah, none. Bringing up again the bit legend. Love to see it. That's a bit-based hype train, chat. We don't get those very often, and I appreciate you greatly. Yesterday's stream was insane, and we made some ridiculous numbers across the course of that stream. I was very, very grateful. You've brought us into a level 2 hype train today, so thank you. Between you all, you even forced literal Valorant to gift 7 subs in my channel, which was very, very kind of you. So yes, I appreciate you all greatly. I mean, we know what we're doing here, right? Like, it's ARNACHAD. I could play him now, and the game, like, I don't think they're gonna, you know, we'll see what happens. But thank you so much, Nun and AJ, for those bits between you. That's very generous. And Luke as well, gifting a sub. New carpet with your own resub. All of that contributes to this wonderful hype train that we currently have going. So thank you for that, guys. Appreciate you. I think I'm supposed to Sucrus first. I can't imagine a way they can survive here, but I know between the two of you, you know, that's how it's got to go. So it's got to be done, man. So this Sucrus should actually have gone. Yeah. Yeah, it was really fun. So the Shiru is going to be at what, 8? Oh, my ARNACHAD's at 8. That's a shame. Well, it would be if I wasn't going to do this. Cute. Hype Train it's a whole Twitch thing, and the more the people give in a set short period of time, the more additional emotes and stuff turn up. It's a whole thing. Oh, 7. Move Vile. Yes, I will, Kafka. You're supposed to click that, Chief. ARNACHAD is here. Now, obviously, we're -7, and if they can kill ARNACHAD, then good for them. They can't. Whatever that is dies. Yeah. And we'll take the victory comfortably in the end, but we definitely need to get rid of the Vial. Papa Vest turned out to be worth it. Beautiful. Steam. Stop playing Gwent for good. Honestly, I kind of thought so too. I've been playing a lot longer than people realize again. I started in September for a birthday challenge, basically. We had a big long stream. It was a whole thing. So we started again for that. But yeah, it's just good fun. Will I ever be able to play Gwent like I used to, quote unquote? No. But I'm also not looking to, if that makes sense. It needs to be not a unit, right? I can't... The squirrel is already problematic for the portal, actually, thinking about it. The squirrel really is causing a portal problem for us. Or it could cause a portal problem for us. It's a really tough choice here, honestly. Because I don't want to jam too many 4Ps in the list. Keeping Vesemir Mentors causing us problems. Yeah, you never quit Gwent, exactly. Why do they run Reckless Flurry? So typically, Skellige Witchers, things like Junod need you to be able to do ping damage. So you need something like Reckless Flurry. It's the only real reason. Honestly, there's not a lot of other synergy. You could play lots of different versions. If you wanted to play like a fully self-wound ARNACHAD Sucrus list, you would actually switch and play something like Ursine Ritual. Go for Ceres. Yo, none, that's crazy. That's a huge amount of bits. Good lord. Big old corgi. Thank you so much, my friend. Damn. That's a bit heavy hype train, chat. Love to see it. Thank you so much, bud. That's very generous. Really appreciate that. Wow. Good lord. Love to see it. Love to see it. I believe it'll be because he'll have got a certain number of bits. And that will, you know, I love to see it. Oh, Liverpool destroyed West Ham. But yeah, so I've been back for a while. I didn't think I'd come back. Obviously, all the Witcher 4 stuff made it even more exciting. And every time I'm around Gwent, people get really, like, loads of people come around that I haven't seen in ages, and it's just fun. And Arya is not my girlfriend, she's my wife. And thank you, that's very kind of you. So yeah, not my girlfriend anymore, my friend. We are now married, very, very happily as well, but I appreciate the lovely comment. I see, it kind of has to be Vile, right? I hate it, but I think it has to be Vile. I can't run anything else. Unless I'm running like 2 copies of Frost that I always mulligan, but it's just too clunky. Maybe something like a Leo goes. But we play so many Witchers that he's probably just a lot of points. It's great to be around. Megascopes. Yeah, I suppose we could run a scope. No, scopes are 5 now, Pope, ridiculously. Otherwise, I would have done. They're 5 now. So, yeah. But yes, happy days, happy days. There we go. I know, I didn't realize either. And yeah, living the dream, my friend, really am. It's very kind of you to come around as well, Steam. Always good. Shadow, you've been playing for around a month for now. Honestly, we've all been where you are, mate. It's great. It's a really good time. It is. I could include just like Dimitrium bombs or something, but I don't want to. The argument is probably that I'm supposed to cut the Squirrel and the Vile and also Leo. Because he is good tempo points, but let's say I cut all of those. Now I can run like 3 5s instead, which all of a sudden means I've got selective mutation, which is good, and I can run 2 decent 5Ps. Whether that is something like Megascopes is an option. Obnoxious on-crate boats could work. I'm already playing that one, bud. It's this big old Chad lad. We've already got him. Or even we don't do that much damage, so it's not worth these. I really like Leo, but the double offering just is very tempting for like the all god nonsense. But A, we don't run all god, so it doesn't make sense. Like, this is extra consistency, really welcome in the list we're playing. Bearification, Pseudo Heatwave, Elephant Onion Soup. I mean, you can use soup on tokens, right? Yeah, and it all depends on how often we encounter Vile, right? Like the first game we did, and it really takes away the whole, oh, it's Spessie's list. No, it's not. Get ARNACHADed. But this is funnier. So we're going to do this instead. Yeah, true. Yeah, and honestly, I'm going to run this version instead. We're going to run Bearification. We'll try this. We'll try this. I think the other version's probably fine. You know, if we run into... if I had more time, I would probably try 4 or 5 games with the non-Vile version and the Vile version each. But we'll see. And the hype train about to leave the station. Thank you so much. None doing a lot of heavy lifting with those bits there. Gifting away. Very, very grateful. Luke as well, gifting out a sub. Carpet with your own. And of course, AJ with a bunch as well. Very, very generous. Very, very grateful. Open up your hype chests. Share the whatever reward of emote that you got. Zeal. I don't want Chad in hand. Okay, we got a decent amount of removal. Both of these. No portals, really frustrating. So you can go... okay. A Neuromancy exists so you can find portal. We found neither in our opening hand, either game. But that's just the way it goes. Okay, so this list still exists. It's Demoven, Temple of Melitali. Wow. Demavend Temple is still a deck, even after all of these nerfs. Good lord, that is a lot right there, chat. It's only got a winch and a ballista in, but it's a decent amount of points. There's a consideration to just kill it. but it's a leader charge and this. So what the first card was Temple, the second was Winch, the third was Ballista. I think I'm supposed to kill it on the basis that realistically their next card should just be a Winch. Then they can Winch into Ballista, into, you know? So I think I'm supposed to just kill it. It's worth 7, 8, 9, 10 plus an, you know. Temple's always told you what it makes. Yeah. Oh wow, and they did well with it too. So their Temple made 2 Selkirks and a Varaxus. Jeez. So we know what they made. That's fine. They've just basically brought themselves in a boosted Selkirk 100% there, unless they brought Ansays. But I think that's worth the trade, all things considered. We're just going to play a little slowly with these guys now. Yeah, I think so. It's not the best opening hand, all things considered. But direct removal isn't their strength. Fortunately, we're on the good coin. We're okay here. Not finding this is really frustrating. Miamon was running a version with Siege? Good lord. How do you fit that in? That's so many provisions. Sheesh. Especially when you're not even using like a guaranteed draw scenario. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, we're going to spread the witches out here.
I'd lend you a hand, but then I'd have known.
You're not fast enough. The windmill ahead. Hard.
Okay, we'll spread our boys out. Papa Vest can do some work there. Okay. Oh, Lord. Revenant's not what I wanted to see. Honestly, the Revenant's not what I was hoping for here. I can't afford to use something like a Gary Pro, though, and I do want to keep playing in this moment for a bit, so I'm gonna drop a Berengar here just because I can, I guess. Takes 6. I could Kaduk again and kill 2 of them to spawn more, but doesn't really help me. Let's see. Doesn't put me ahead. And I'm letting them draw more and more and play their bronzes out. If we keep playing. We're on the good coin, so we're gonna keep pushing.
No, oh no, you can't just...
Yeah, I mean, they can boiling oil, ping, kill, and I lose all of these points, but I still then have the pass. I'd rather, let's see, kill all the witches with boiling oil and pings. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely could. He hasn't succeeded in that, so we're all right for now. Playing Ronvid out, that's sad. All right. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, and on here as well. Right now, Papa Vest is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got 15 points just by playing Vesemir and clicking. So reach, I'm not worried about. And obviously getting this down. It's a big advantage for me to be able to play it now. It depends on if I can afford to play it. Why are they trying to kill this? Hey, Arman, how you doing? No, Ronvid's great with Revenants, but oh, I suppose they played him from hand. But yeah, you've got to play him first, right? So now he's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's an 11-point card, takes me to 30. Down by, I need 16. But 16 is very achievable, actually. Use a Gary Pro, so we are going to play him Yeah, I think I'm going to click first. Then we're going to play Old Papa Vess. There you go. So I only need 13, and Gary Pro definitely gets me the 13, but so does Quen into a Bear Witcher here. Comfortably enough points to be able to handle that. I should have Gutting Slash this a while ago, but the tempo's so slow. I can't do a lot about it. I wish they would, but I don't expect any version of reality where we ever see the game getting updated again. I'm going to be honest with you. I wish I was wrong. But yeah. I'll always love the game. That never changed. There are things about the way it is now that I don't like. That's normal. If I can play it and enjoy it the way it is, I think that's okay. Right, the problem is they've got some very powerful cards here, but I want the trades. If I play this for 4, they got a 51, I'm on 28. I would therefore need 24 points to be able to do this. You could be 4, 5, 6, 7. You're not quite enough. Quen is 3 plus 13. That's 16. Also not enough. I kind of need to do both here, which is unfortunate. Well, Gary.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Okay, we're still in range of this. Need to win the keg game. Oh. Bearification will give me a 10-point Elder Bear, which doesn't get me ahead, sadly. That plus Leader does get me ahead, though. Right? So it's worth it. I don't win the bleed. Emotes help this train. The train is now gone. The train has now passed. However... the thing that helps the hype trains come and go, oh, beautiful, is gifted subs and stuff. At the moment, there is a big deal. Valorant, basically, is sponsoring Twitch. Imagine Knickers. Don't put that into existence, man. What are we doing? Oh, we have to push. But yeah, so at the moment, every 5 subs that are gifted... Valorant gifts at least 1 more, and for every 5, they gift at least 1. Oh, that's a big trade. That is a big, big trade, chat. I so badly want to put Sucrus here and then just grab ARNACHAD. Valorant's just sponsoring the event. Somebody sponsors events like this all the time. Do I just... So I need to use a Nero here initially, right? If I Nero Selective Mutation... Get rid of the Gutting Slash. This is a difficult choice. No, I'm not going to pass yet. There's too much fire in their hand from this. It's 2 Selkirks that are terrifying, right? Because I've still got to pass now, ultimately. Because I've got another 8 points about to jump out. So I'm on 16. I could absolutely pass now. I just don't think we win the 3rd round if I do it. Because they're going to have a boosted to crazy Selkirk or Anses and a Varaxis and a Selk, you know what I mean? I need to get the juice from their hand here. I don't love it, but I don't really have many other choices. So let's do this.
Or not, you're done for.
Oh, toes. Oh, nose.
This could be fun. They'll have to give me a jewel to kill Sucrus. But they want to trigger the siege. They'll probably trigger the siege and try and get lucky. No, they don't, but they give me the last zeal, right? Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that happily. I really want to just play the suit like Chad now, but yeah, absolutely. That's the thing, right? See any patient mage decks? Thankfully, no. I think I just have to play Chad. Honestly, I don't think I have a choice. It has to just be ARNACHAD here, and then in the last round rely on just points. Because whatever unit they play here will die on on play.
Dwarves had it right. No place safer than the belly of a mountain.
Like that Oni is dead. Okay. I can play this now for 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 5, 6, plus 7. I can play this for 13. Plus 2. So 15 more points. I'm behind by 6. I think I'm supposed to do it. Kill, hit, hit. Kill. So ARNACHAD will destroy himself, sure. But it's -4, so if they're trying to play something that's like a dueling card, that hurts.
I demand satisfaction now.
But saying that, we got the dueling Ansace and the Selkirk. We're a card down, we've got no carry over here, so we're kind of reliant on just finding this. Honestly. Yo, Cyfox! Welcome. Ooh, that's tempting. Welcome in, my friend. Thank you so much for what I think is your first ever tier 1 sub to the channel. At the moment, if that's the case, you got a nice discount. Welcome in. For the very first time, welcome home. It is fantastic to have you here. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying your time with us. I think that, like, I don't win, right? But it's funny, so I guess I should just mulligan both of these. They're ass. Right, I'm just supposed to mulligan this. Yeah. Yo, Bassaside, you know me, friend. You know me. What the thought process behind this is, Spessie's played so much normal Skellige Witchers that that's what people are playing around. And as a result, I think it's a good time to do something different. Do you know what I mean? Ooh. I need something bigger to kill than that. To a memeing, pretty much, yeah. Like, yeah. Selective mutation, pull the Bear Witcher. The Bear Witcher itself is 10 points. You could be more objectively with this. Combining with armor up. But we'll just keep the Bear Witcher here, I think. Yeah. It's good to see you, Bassaside. I hope you and the family are doing well. Oh, good lord. I mean, if they don't kill this, it's absolutely elf and onion soup, right? It should be Trial of the Glasses for 13 points. Okay, never mind. I don't think we're supposed to meme here. Trial of the Glasses is +12. right now, they've got 4 points in leader. So this would need to be like a 7 or an 8. This is the most points I can possibly get. So we're going to do that. We're going to take trial, boost that. Like, they have 4 points in leader. This is probably another Selkirk, so we just lose. Yeah, it's another Selkirk with Zeal. Damn. It's close, though. If it was anything else, I honestly think we win. We only lose by 5 points when we came into this round, a card down. If they hadn't created 2 Selkirks, I think we win that game. Honestly. They didn't super high roll into multiple of that. We were okay, but they had access to at least 3 jewels. Still traveling, visiting family? Fair enough. Right, let's go straight back in again. Well, I hope that's going well. I know it's always nice to spend time with family at this time of year. Still stressful, but always great. So, yeah, I hope it's going well, my friend. And yeah, I'm back at work tomorrow as well, and I'm really unhappy about it. Not quite as unhappy as I am about facing Zeal again. This is where the frustration with my return to Gwent is. The climb back to pro is actually really fun now. It's the most fun it's ever been. However, that's not bricked right now, I think. But it could be. Yeah, damn. So the climb back is fun. You can play anything at all and have fun with it and win games. As soon as you hit pro, it's less fun than it's ever been. Does that make sense? I'm facing the exact same deck again. It's another really irritating, quite control heavy, boring list to face, quite frankly. This time, my opponent, however, has respectably gone with Yaski and Meave and Vandergrift, so it's a different kettle of fish. But there we go. Is this a swarm list? What, that I'm playing? No, Skellige Witchers is more mid-range tempo. It has some... for me, yeah, it's mid-range tempo, really. This is a meme version because we're running Sucrus and ARNACHAD, but yeah. Yeah, we're in pro. Yeah, we got back to pro in the last stream. Like, I'm not trying to get to pro, but we're just playing and winning and getting there, if that makes sense. Like, I don't see the point in making content Gwent-wise now of, oh my god, I can get to this MMR, because most people coming back aren't coming back to do that. They just miss the game, want to have some fun. Or at least that's the way I look at it. Voldy, that Chocobo should be called Knights of the Round. So that's kind of my take on it, really. I absolutely kill one of these, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I knew what was coming the second they played the first card, honestly. Some of those things never change. But yeah. What did you name it, Voldy, in the end? Oi! Stop touching my stuff. Any friendly games anytime soon? I'm sure we will in a stream at some stage, but I'm really keen to finish off this challenge so I can make the YouTube video, because I also don't want to stop playing Kingdom Come Deliverance for too long, because obviously it's one of those things where the longer it goes and you're not playing it, you know, it's one of those things, right?
To arms, men.
But yeah, at some stage I'm sure I will. But all your Chocobos roach. I see. I always forget mid-range tempo is a viable strategy. Oh, it's absolutely a viable strategy. Yeah. It's a good strategy too, honestly. No worries, Kafka. I hope work goes well on your return, my friend. Thank you so much for dropping in and spending some of your day with us. It is, as always, a pleasure to see you. I'm 100% wasting a Neuromancy on Elf and Onion Soup here on these two, and I shouldn't, because I should play Papa Vesemir, but it's just not what I want to do. I can get it. Damn right, Sir Alpha. ARNACHAD. Na-na-na-na-na. I don't think it can be underestimated how incredible it is the way Jurgen set up a team for Slot to take over. but more importantly, set up a culture where the Liverpool fans wanted him before he got there. That is insane in my eyes, and should be praised to the hilt. I don't think enough people are understanding how cool it is, because the best managers in the history of the league, you look at your Wengers and your Fergusons, weren't able to do that for their sides, and I think that's, you know, it's a big deal. Mo Salah is the best player in the world right now. The fact that he has been so heavily disrespected for the last 5 years is crazy. It's offensive how much better he is than people give him credit for. Genuinely. Yeah, we won 5-0 today, Liverpool, and West Ham's goalkeeper was their best player, and I'm not joking. He easily saved them from 5, 6, 7 more goals with incredible saves. And he hadn't played in months. Fair play to him. But yeah, like, Salah should win the Ballon d'Or this year. Damn right, Morphia. Never Gwent alone. No, we're all about the Gwent. Wait, they made the Van der Grift, so they chose to draw. No, they'll have drawn it from the Siege Masters. Okay. So right now, I'm just going to play Vest Mentor. It's great points, good tempo, good defense. What strategy? What in my deck? In this, I'm just running the. At the moment, actually, we're running Veil Protection, but I don't actually think you need to, honestly, because there's nothing to veil really. Yeah. Yeah, I think trying to change everything would make no sense, Liquid, honestly. He knew what... I think Liverpool knew the style of what Klopp had built. We win on even, there's a big difference this time. And knew that Slot was a manager who could manage that way with that style. Early in the season, it was very different. It was a little bit slower, a little bit more managed and controlled, which a lot of people... Which is why we looked very secure, very sturdy. Right now, I just feel like I'm watching Klopp's team. I don't feel like I'm watching anything different, if I'm being honest, to a Klopp side. You know? Oof. So yeah, it was a really good round for us. Very, very happy with the way that round went, all things considered. So yeah, it's a good spot as Liverpool right now. Obviously, Man City's historic fall off. I mean, it had to happen at some point. They've won the last 4 leagues. You know, like, I can't pretend I'm surprised. Oh, Yaskia dies all day here, right? He's already a multiple of 3, so we hit this 2 of our own and just kill Dandelion. Oh no, okay, even better. It's nice tempo, but. Yeah, no. So that's great for us. Real fan of that. I think I'm supposed to Anero the Hernkaduk here so that I've got a verification target. Because it's first Anero. I don't need to give too much. Nightmares of the... Oh, I loved it, Wojciech. I absolutely loved it, yes. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Part of me wants the leader, but I know I shouldn't. Is Van der Grift worth killing? I don't think, because they created him. This isn't a Shield Wall Grace deck. I don't believe they have a way to get him to 12. He says. Clearly, I was wrong. But yeah, I loved Anna. We watched it in Discord as a watch along, and honestly, it was so much fun. She's just a timer. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm willing to do this into this. It's the first one. We just take the Bear Witcher here. More Bloodthirst is pretty good for us, honestly. Yeah. I mean, the whole decision of bringing in a new manager, it's not just... Because Liverpool weren't looking for someone to build a new style. Liverpool already has a style and a way of playing, a culture. And Klopp had built that and rebuilt, to a decent extent, that as well, right? So when looking for a new manager, they obviously would have wanted someone that's so nice, well played. They'd have been looking for someone who could fit that. Liverpool don't spend a lot of money. Like net spend was something like 8th in the league. We bought nobody in this summer. Chiesa does not count as a £10 million player to be injured and on the bench the whole time that isn't fit enough to play football. They knew that was going to be the case, right? So that was so nice. I love to see Meave doing well. We absolutely pass here, though. Like, playing into this seems crazy. So for me, they knew Slot, based on how he manages. Like, Slot's been a great manager for ages. United tried to get him. Spurs tried to get him. Yeah. You know, I'm not surprised that Liverpool went for him. See you later, Bassaside. Thank you so much for dropping in, my friend. Ooh, I'm missing all of my cards. Imagine finding... Right, here's what's going to happen, chat. From me to you, I'm going to mulligan this Bear Witcher, okay? This Bear Witcher is going to turn into either Gary, Covenant of Steel, or ARNACHAD. Yeah, okay. Well, never mind. I think we're just going to kill that for now. We're not worried about that. And yeah, take care. Safe travels between all of the places I know you're going to end up having to go, my friend. And keep us updated whenever you can. It's really good to see you. We don't need Defender. I do need I need a Witcher. I need a Witcher, damn it. Do I just put Sucrus down? I think I'm supposed to just play Sucrus here, legitimately. Heal him when they try and hit him next, because they've got no Zeal, remember. So they've got no direct way to kill this right now that I can think of. Yeah, be Gwent into Chad, yeah. Oh, Mark! Opponent, what are you doing? Why are you not locking it, dude? That is such a throw. Yeah, and it'll be Gwent into ARNACHAD, yeah, for sure. Alrighty, daddy. Checkmate. Checkmate. So, Gary into my boy Chadders. Old Chadders is here, chat. ARNACHAD hits the board. The opponent hits Alt F4. You saw it here first, chat. Instantaneous disconnect. Clip it and ship it. This makes the video. Hello, YouTube. Oh, God, this game's fun sometimes. Oh. Morphia, can I give you advice on a deck that's nice to climb? Don't mean what's most OP, what's simple to play. Genuinely, bud, the answer is almost anything right now. What playstyle do you like? I made a video recently of me climbing back to Pro and the lists I played there. Very easily climbed to Pro. From this, I'm creating a YouTube video for the 4 factions of Witchers, all of which would very easily climb you to Pro. There are videos on my YouTube channel right now of me playing all 4 of them, and I'll link them in there. If you want to play like Thrive Monsters, you'll get there. Casino Lippy probably won't climb you consistently, but you'll have a great time doing it. You know, that's all I'm saying. You'll have a great time doing it. Yeah, like Wild Hunt Frost will just win you games. Like, there is no other way for me to put it than you will win games. I don't want either of these in my starting hand. No Nero again, no Portal again against Invigorate. Okay, they're going to be really important later. Ooh, delicious last mulligan. So yeah, if you like Frost, you could play that. You could absolutely play Arachas Swarm right now. Thrive is great in monsters as well. Vampires is good. All of those are, and I'm genuinely, every single one of those things is a good option right now that you could consider. More than that, then, that's just monsters, right? If you want to look at Nilfgaard, Assimilate still is always pretty good. You could play Enslave, I would say Enslave 6 as well. I played Clog Colgrim and won 70% of my games. Like, in what world? NR Witchers are really good right now. You just saw me face that really annoying list, but it's good. Shield Wall with is still pretty good as well. Precision Strike Maddox Dragons, yeah, that's a great deck. Thank you, Nuke, you legend. Also, great to see you, bud. What do I want to do here, chat? Selective Mutation and giving me access to his Unod feels like it's going to be useful here, honestly. And I can chuck... I don't want to chuck Sucrus back. I think I have to hold it. And chuck Soup back. Okay, the Elf and Onions... mistake. It's only Adrenaline. Oh... That's a problem. Okay. I'll mulligan him away again then. Let's use it to spread the joy, I guess. Mill is not good or fun or competitive. Just leaves... Yeah, I know. It's annoying, Shadow, honestly. Just finished my Scoia'tael stream. Was a lot of fun. Yeah, damn right, Height. You gotta follow it up with ARNACHAD, you know? I know Spessie's version, the non-ARNACHAD version, is objectively better, okay? But I'm not here for objectively better. I'm here to have fun, you know? And most people, I think, watching the videos right now are gonna be looking at what's gonna be fun for me to play because I miss Gwent and I want to enjoy myself again. You're gonna be climbing from rank 3, 5, 10, 20. You can play anything. You're looking for a good time, not a long time, Keck. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, delicious. Hey, Guile, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Thank you so much for dropping in again. Love to see it. Elf and Onion Soup giving me more witchy goodness. I know Regent's crazy, right? But yeah, that's kind of the way I'm looking at Gwent content now. I'm making very different Gwent content than I used to, aiming it at a very different audience than used to be made for, because I'm never going to be looking to climb to 2600 because I don't see the point. I don't mean that disrespectfully at all. I don't see why I would ever want to do that now. Do you know, does that make sense? You need to get last say against this. This is really annoying me. I can just jam Berengar, honestly, and just not care, right? You had Gwent launch today to check. Rank 15, and yeah, it's just so much fun. Like any archetype that you used to love, that when you played every week and were in or around pro and couldn't win enough with, if you've been away from Gwent for a while, just go play it. I promise you, you're going to climb. The list of the builds I play, I used to have a deck spreadsheet that I've removed now because obviously I didn't make enough Gwent content to make it reasonable for me to have. But let me just finish this thought a minute. I'm getting to a point where I don't want to play any of these cards. The odds of me getting 2 Bloodthirst are possible, but low. In the description of the video I'm currently playing, I'll go back through my live stream videos and I'll add in the description the decks that I'm playing in them. I think that's something I should start doing. So I'll start doing that, and any YouTube video where I talk about it, I will also add that in as well. I'm just gonna do this for now. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be Serpent Trap, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a Horn. Yeah, Seraphim, I thought it was Horn as well. And you, Luke, and you, my friend. Thank you so much for dropping in. And for the gift sub. Wojciech, I am indeed a Liverpool fan. Yes, I've been a Liverpool fan my whole life. Or in my memory, anyway. Yeah. Right, so it's got to be Vess here. behind by 32 points. Vesemir is 6, 7, 8, 9. Vesemir's only 10. I'm going to need 27 more points. Between Geralt into Gary Pro is 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 20. Okay, so I can afford to do it. I can afford to do it. Right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, no, I can absolutely afford to do it if they pass. In which case, we want to do it this way around instead here to reduce the amount of carryover that they're going to get by 1. Let's also notch up some bloodthirst while we're at it and improve the value here of our gutting slash. You're now 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I have to lead it, I absolutely can. That's fine. Oh, they play. Very nice. Okay. I was really hoping we'd ping Siri. Never mind. They're ahead here, but that's okay. They should pass now. You're at Arsenal, Fulham, Chelsea. You can't support more than one team, and you definitely can't support those 4. Because that just means you support London, and that doesn't make sense. Because those teams hate each other. So that makes no sense to me. So this is just 6 points. It's fine. They take the Siri. It's Golden Necker, but we got the Golden Necker. It's hand buff, so we just need Last Say. Honestly, just going into the Arsenal stadium as a Tottenham fan and saying you support Tottenham would result in rioting. And Shadow, you can absolutely learn to get around that, I think. It'd be Chelsea. They're doing really well this season, Sinsman. Very, very well. Who do you support? Out of curiosity. I don't think against Invigorate I want to push, right? I just want Last Say. ARNACHAD's going to start wiping everything out anyway. I've got no way to boost the ARNACHAD is the only thing that's annoying. But I kind of have to... It's really annoying here. They have Last Say now. Yeah, exactly. So I have no choice but to push. I have to... I think I just play the Bear Witcher out. Nice and slow. We're going to get good value of a swing on Junod with Siri. Premier League, Arsenal, boo. Spain, Real Madrid, boo. Germany, Dortmund, yay. How can you support Real Madrid and Dortmund? That's craziness, Nuke. In each league, my favorite teams... That's a tough one, actually. Yeah, I'm willing to do this now. That's a little annoying, but it is what it is. Take it for the swing. A Nero then is absolutely going to have to be for Herrenkaduch here. Jam it here. Yeah. Support Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce are been a good side. It's Mourinho's team right now. Yeah, even if he doesn't want to be there by the look of it. Yeah. You live in London, that makes sense. But supporting teams that hate each other doesn't. Does that make sense? Or does that make sense? Hopefully. -3, so it's going to be that. That. Artie, how you doing? Loved Ajax. Ajax are a really good footballing dynasty, you know? Right. The fact they have Last Say now hurts. ARNACHAD is going to have to do some carrying here. I'm also going to have to find him because I don't have the guarantee, which is really problematic. We could have thrown this quite hard. I think we're supposed to get... Obviously, we're supposed to get rid of Elf and Onion Soup, but we're supposed to go back to the version that just runs the thing. I know, AJ. I know. I know. Right. Come on, ARNACHAD. No. Come on, ARNACHAD. I said, come on. Chat, say it with me. ARNACHAD. 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 I need it. RNG. We have one mulligan left. He is sat right there. I need him. ARNACHAD. ARNACHAD. Oh, no, Chad. Chat, you suck. Well, that's the end of this game. That's it. Game over, chat. We're all done. Thank you for coming. Do I know any Polish teams? Yeah, the couple. I don't particularly watch Polish football, but obviously from the Europa League and stuff like that, you'll see like Villa played against Poznan, I think, recently. A couple of other Slavia Prague, Spa. No, that's Czech. You know, there's lots of, you know. Hang on. So frustrating here. Trying to maximize my points. We mulliganed him away twice. It hurts. I lost this myself. But there you go. So, but yeah, in Germany, Dortmund, Legia Warsaw, yeah, true. Why is she only 1 base power now? Who thought Valve was the problem? Yeah, we lose this by like 100 points. This is actually depressing. They would have no points on the board at all if we'd found ARNACHAD, chat. Actually really frustrating. She's a 7. Was she an 8 before? I thought she was always a 7. Could be wrong. Carpet, that makes a lot of sense. The 100 point plus a glaze. Oh, this person's getting 100 point a glaze. Yeah, the Torque's 28 points and they've got a Thunderbolt sat here. I'm gonna let them do it because they deserve it, but just because they've worked hard, it's my fault. Oh, okay, that's a pathetic glaze. Oh, opponent, really? Skellige Witchers aren't designed to be point slam. Certainly not this one. Albeit, I'd argue they do have... This is the ARNACHAD version, right? So we don't have it, but Skellige Witchers can easily slam the Witcher trio down for like 30 points if you've played your offerings and you've gone with all God and done all that good stuff. They definitely have big tempo swings. 8:30. Right, chat, I really need to pee. I need to make a drink as well. So, you know how it goes. When we're playing Gwent, I give you a chance to win a free sub in the channel, and it's another legendary keg game. Nuke, you don't have to all in. You're okay. You've all inned enough. I believe in you. You can just do the normal version. And smart there from Lumior, getting in with ARNACHAD first. I will be right back. Get your guesses in. If you are over on YouTube and watching, this only works on Twitch because I can't gift anything over there. But if you have a Twitch account and you do want to take part, make a guess. Tell if you win, give me your Twitch name. I'll gift it there. I'll be right back. Enjoy these funny moments, and I will see you shortly. And I have no orb set up, good sir. Get wrecked! Let's go! All that work to get rid of that sail? Are we for real? Oh, this looks... Okay. The crop circle was a trap. That was a trap. And now we're gonna go and we're gonna teach them who's in charge. Come here, doggos. I'm behind by 7 right now, chat.
Novigrad's a real beauty, excluding the Volker.
That's how you get to pro rank, chat. Put it on the wall. Cappuccino yet? Right. It makes sense. I discovered church. Excellent. I am the first person to discover church. I shall name this building church, and from now on, it'll definitely help with peace. Yep. This right here, definitely not going to cause any wars at all. Nope. I just wanted it across 2 units in case they don't have access to a heat wave here because they are Nero'd for Curse of Corruption. There's no way, right, that they're also holding heat wave in hand when they made that decision. The weirder the deck, the harder to play around. Honestly, falafel, facts. I'm talking about Twitch. I am also live on Twitch, yes.
Don't do this. Stop. Just wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
No escape. Not this time.
Oi!
This is personal.
Whoa, that was a lot. Whoa, let's not get hit by that.
It's for me.
Whoo! Get in the bin, you big. Gesrus! I got Gesrus! That might be the best Alza of all time. The best Alza of all time is a great place to return to the stream. Thank you so much for sticking around if you chose to do so. Always great to see so many of you making guesses, and hopefully one of you wins and I can gift you a sub. Those of you over on YouTube, you're welcome to make a guess, but you will need a Twitch account in order to receive your prize because I can't gift anything over there. One of the many things that makes the experiences for a viewer over that way, yeah, a little bit less, as it were, but there you go. At the moment, as I say, gift subs, Valorant is gifting with the... Oh, wow, never mind. Tier 3, stop everything. Metal Dayton. Welcome home. Thought? Sheesh.
Closing parenthesis.
Nearly closed parenthesis, yes. Nearly 4 years at tier 3 for Metal Dayton. Dude, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. And welcome home, my friend. It's great to have you. We're in the midst of a keg game, and I'm going to tell you all to stop your guesses right now. I would love all 3 of these to be right, because then I can gift 10 subs. And those 10 subs will give me extra subs from the wonderful folks over at Valorant, because every 5 that's gifted, they also gift as well. Guesses are stopped. Let's go. I see Iris Shade, Vilgefortz, and Figgis Merluzzo. I am playing PoE 2, yes, but off stream, but I'm in towards the end of Act 2. So, do we have a winner? Vandergrift, no. Tris Meteor, no. Zoltan Scoundrel on the Hack and Pass, no. Erland, no. Nuke! Thank you so much for gifting, my friend. You were only supposed to gift one. And you forced Valorant into a gift sub as well. You generous bean. Right, we're going to do more keg games through the stream. If you lose, you don't have to gift anything, all right? Thank you so much for the gift, Bob, my friend. I appreciate it greatly. Did anybody else win? Horson Jr., Erland, Queen, Yorvith, Gambit, Svalblood, Heatwave, Terran, Nova, Letho, Kingslayer, Yenalubris, Orban, Tina, Leah, Regular, Detnath, Gezras, Siege. What's bouncing on the screen right now? What is that? What was that? Fukusha, no, you all lost. Unfortunate. Arda, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for gifting out those subs, Nuke. How are you doing? Politics with Paint over on YouTube. Gwent is still alive and well. I made a whole video about Gwent 12 months on a few weeks ago. It's up on YouTube. Feel free to go and watch it. And it's in a great spot. Yo, Arda, my new favorite Prime Gaming subscriber, here for the very first time and drops a Prime sub. Do you know what? That is great energy. I love to see it. Thank you so, so much for the sub. I am eternally grateful for it. And currently, you are my favorite Prime sub. For the very first time, welcome home, my friend. It's very kind of you, and I appreciate it greatly. Genuinely, I really do. Nuke, thank you for that 5-bomb. Forcing Valorant to gift a sub as well is always nice. Love to see it. Dayton in there with your own tier 3. Makes me happy. Yo, Tom, long time, man. What's going on? To make sure. Look, so what we should do realistically with this is with this deck, objectively, what I'm actually supposed to do is keep in the 4P slot the vial. Their Elf and Onion Soup was just a meme. I'm not supposed to run it. I think Selective Mutation is still right. And we ran something. Bearification, I think, might also be right, honestly. But I don't. Couldn't have Valorant in the top 3 gifters. To be honest, Nuke, you belong there, so it's fair. I think I should just replace Elf and Onion Soup. We had ways. I just messed up, right? I drew him organically, mulliganed him, drew him again by mistake with Selective Mutation, not paying attention to the card, and I already run a Neuromancy. Like, I absolutely have the ways of doing it. So, yeah, I just wasn't respectful of what should be there. So I think the on-crate Longship will probably be worth a single one of. That's what I'm going to add in instead. Elf and Onion Soup's fun, but it's just not the right card. So we'll try this version instead now and dive straight back in. But yeah, Arda, thank you so much for your Prime sub. It really does mean a lot. You only get one. I'm always grateful when people choose to use it here. Welcome to the community and welcome home. You know, I should get more used to home is where the Lionheart is. And now that's where you are, you know? Love to see it. Yeah, we've got to keep Valorant in check. We can't have Valorant overtaking people to be in the top 3. That's, you know, that's pretty sus. Ooh, Guerrilla Tactics. Okay. So, Guerrilla Tactics typically... Guerrilla Tactics can be a couple of things. We have to get rid of this for sure. Normally, you'd prioritize getting rid of a Bear Witcher, right? Because you never really want to play them from hand. And you don't want one stuck in your hand being awkward in round 1. It's awkward because my portal, those 2 targets are here, but perfect. Gorilla. Yeah, no, gorilla. Not gorilla like a gorilla. Gorilla like underground warfare. Very Squirtle. Yes. Happy days, happy days. But yeah, in Politics with Paint, Gwent is not just alive, but surprisingly well, especially for people who haven't been around, if I'm being honest. Not because all of a sudden the Balance Council's actually good, and just because the game has always been great, and having been away from it, you're objectively going to enjoy it a lot. This is good for thinning. Yeah, like, consistency isn't a huge problem, I don't think. A Neuromancy gives us 2 options. Portal thins twice. Quen draws for us as well. Selective Mutations in there. Like, oh... Okay. That's got to die. It doesn't have to die, but I want it to die. So what I'm supposed to do here is Reckless Flurry. Well, that didn't work.
Grave error.
Damn. Never mind. So I guess Saskia gets a reprieve then. Yeah, I mean, it probably is. I'm probably just butchering it. Let's be honest, right? There's a good chance I'm just butchering the pronunciation.
Much better at that.
It's a very good chance. But yes, and for those of you dropping back in, I'm enjoying playing Gwent right now, but it's not the only thing we're playing by any means. At the moment, we're invested in quite a few different games, mostly Kingdom Come Deliverance and World of Warcraft. The Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough is one that's going to continue, either today or definitely from Wednesday. Gwent has a very good chance of being in the stream cycle again once a week right now, because I'm honestly having fun with it. So, there's a good chance that will happen. If you want to see the other content, this Twitch channel, if you're watching on Twitch. On YouTube, though, I do have a different YouTube channel now. It should be linked down below, but it's at Lionheart Plays. It's very surprised they haven't moved the boat in this spot, if I'm being honest. If you stopped after Price of Power, bud, oh my word, you have so much cool stuff to see. It's going to be a whole new world for you. Damn, that's cool. I'm actually jealous. That's really awesome, man. You are in for such a cool time.
To arms, men.
We're ahead by quite a bit here, but these engines will start popping off dangerously. I don't think it's... I mean, it might be Spanish for small war. My knowledge of it is more... stop that. It's a phrase used for, like, underground warfare, effectively. It was a phrase used quite commonly through the Vietnam War, for instance, between the United States and Vietnam. So right now... they're in an okay spot. I have to use Gary for Papa Vess. Not ideal, not the end of the world. Currently, we've got a beast, a witch. So all of this is out. There should still be a dwarf to come. Mikado King, hello. France, yes, that's true, Carpet. Yes, it did start off with the French in a war against Vietnam. Okay, Call of the Forest. Malena, finally some movement there for them.
Don't worry about me.
Still not choosing to move the boat is really strange. Okay. So, do I use Gary to tidy up? Not yet, I don't think. I think now is probably Quen into Papa Vess, honestly. And I can fill the back row, actually, meaning they can't... yeah, then they can't move the boat anyway. This is just so many points collectively that while this is scary, it's not that scary yet. With the shields, with the armor... it's not too bad, right? I didn't realize that. Interesting. We're not... when it's discussed like in English, that's not how we think of it. That's really cool to know. Very interesting. Thank you for sharing. Is you can't transmute some cards. So you can transmute almost every card. There's a very, very, very small exception, Paul. Cards that's premium versions are only available by playing Thronebreaker. Is one exception, and the other exception is it would be probably cards from the base set as well that you need another copy of, I would imagine. Would be the only things I could think of. Wow, you just went greed, huh? So you're gonna pull out a dwarf for 4, and you've got... Oh! With Guerrilla Tactics Harmony. Interesting. Okay, that's cute. That is cute. I don't have 2 damage units still, so we'll play for some value here. Very nice. This is going to be really frustrating for them because I'm going to take the Cat Witcher out with Gary Pro next turn. It's a lot of points because it's their only movement engine outside of this, really. Oh, and you absolutely should go and play Thronebreaker. It is probably my favorite game in the Witcher series overall. It's really fun. Like story-wise, gameplay-wise, it's only okay, if I'm being honest, but yeah. Like story-wise, it is so painfully underrated, it actually hurts that it didn't do very well. The fact that we don't get a Witcher Tales 2 hurts me. That's, you know? Okay. The only reason I want to kill the Cat Witcher instead is because this is passive points, and this requires them to be doing clicking, right? I don't understand why they have not moved this. But now this is 14 points. If I play Gary, he's 7 plus 9. Does get me ahead. But if I kill the Witcher, she'll pull another Witcher, right? Whereas if I kill the Beast, it's a Treant. They can't, yeah, there's no other Treant going to be pulled. This is 14, but this is already 14 plus movement. Is it worth it? I mean, to win the round, it's absolutely worth it, right? Like, objectively, I think. Oh, Tom, tell me about it, man. It's a constant frustration, trust me. It is a constant frustration that it's not a thing. I wish it was. It is what it is. And I understand why it's not. And one of the biggest things about Lorcana, honestly, that makes it great is that physical, like that personal interaction with the player you're playing. So I can understand it would lose something. Oh, Shiru at 6. They didn't account for the boat, did they? They thought it was going to be at 10. Oh, that's not worth it. Like, that's wild as a choice. I don't think Witcher 1's the best story for me. I would put Witcher 1 as the most atmospheric. Hearts of Stone is incredible, but Blood and Wine's the greatest DLC ever made, and I don't question myself in the slightest for thinking that. See, this is really frustrating, because this is 6... I'm behind by 7, but I'm actually behind by 8, 9, 10, 11, potentially... Yeah, I'm behind by 11 here. This, plus this, is only 10. Phantom Liberty is great, it is... and is amazing, but Phantom Liberty was fantastic because it made Cyberpunk the game it was supposed to be as a complete experience. It's one of the greatest DLCs. Blood and Wine... You can compare Phantom Liberty to Hearts of Stone. You cannot compare it to Blood and Wine. I have to pass here and I hate it. Blood and Wine took an already complete and phenomenal world that was on a completely different level and made it feel like you were still there, but taking a holiday in that world. It completely changed what I expected from the game and from what the game could do. I didn't believe the game could do the things that it did, if that makes sense. So Hearts of Stone was fantastic and felt like the normal Witcher 3 world, in the same way that Phantom Liberty felt like Cyberpunk. And it felt just like a slightly grittier version. And that's what Phantom Liberty added, which was fantastic, and I loved it, right? that was incredible. But it didn't completely rewrite the world in the way that I believe this did. So I'm not saying the Phantom Liberty is not amazing. It's incredible. It's in my top 5 things I played in 2024, and I played some bloody good stuff in 2024. I guess I just drop Heron Kaduk here, right? But yeah. And I can understand why some people might prefer Hearts of Stone because it was more witchery. I completely get why someone might Shadow. That doesn't surprise me necessarily. It doesn't make any difference. I don't know why I'm umming and ahhing over this. It's completely valid, although I still struggle to look past Olgierd just being David Beckham. I find that really difficult. I wish he didn't look like David Beckham so much because it really removes my enjoyment of it. As it doesn't, but you know what I mean. But for me, yeah. So, you see, I don't think at all the DLC for Cyberpunk's like a standalone game. For me, it's the game that they wanted to deliver and finally being able to put some of it into reality. So it's very different in my opinion. That's actually the perfect hand because I've got access to Sucrus, ARNACHAD, Defender. We just need to get them on the board quickly now. Oh, Daddy Hoggy, that's awesome. Yeah, because Phantom Liberty is absolutely S tier. It really is. The only thing, the question is gutting slash worth it? But I'm going to hold on to it here. So I need to selective mutation first, bring ARNACHAD into hand. I guess I have to kick armor up. Then it's Defender, Sucrus, ARNACHAD, right? Oh, Regis was incredible, man. Yeah. Like, Regis was just... Yeah. Pretty special. Oh, wait, no! Why didn't I verification their limit? Oh, why have I just thrown? Oh, chat, why am I like this, man? Absolutely should have proactive verificationed there. Such a throw. And I think the thing is, like, CDPR makes great games, but they make the very best ever DLCs. So, all of those things being in the conversation, you know what? Fine, honestly. Like, you know, like, it's one of those situations where you're like, yeah, seriously? They're all so damn good, who cares? Do you know what I mean? They're all that great that it just doesn't matter. It's kind of the way I look at it. And if your personal favorite is a different one to my personal favorite, fine. Right, so they're -8 on everything they play now. They can move this, and then Chad, that's fine. Oh, you... That feels like a long time to hold something you didn't know was in my deck, I'm gonna be honest. But okay. That's so frustrating. Wow. Like, this is just gonna be a 7 now. Yeah, we can just leave. That's just a waste of time. I don't know why they would be playing around ARNACHAD and Sucrus, but they absolutely were. That's very strange. Never mind. Let's go again. Good job, Mr. Milnews. Losing that first round, getting a long round against them is kind of fine for us, but yeah. Yeah. Geralt of Tashkent. I don't know where Tashkent is. I wonder if it's near Kent. There you go. Enslave 6. Not my favorite list to be facing when we're trying to meme around like this. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to get rid of one of the Bear Witches instead of the Adept, because we do have the backup targets of the Quartermasters, and having one of each is fine, honestly. Yeah, the ARNACHAD Skellige version. Do I live in Kent? I do not. Tashkent is the capital of Uzbekistan. I didn't know that. There you go. You learn something new every day. Nah. If someone, I've always said, realistically, if someone is sniping and they're having to snipe me, that's just sad, right? So I'm sure they weren't. They were just playing it safe. It's one of those. I don't think we won even if ARNACHAD stuck because they had so many points. It's actually insane. So yeah, it's one of those things. I might just drop this. Do I like Kent? I've visited Kent for work. I don't even think, is there anything in Kent? Like, what is in Kent? Like, is there anything worth seeing in Kent? Canterbury's in Kent. Dover's technically Kent, okay. I've been to Canterbury, it's nice. I've been to Dover, it's a car park. Yeah. That's pretty much all the information I have about, you know, about those places. No, I mean, I could check, but again, if someone's Gwent name is the same as their Twitch name, they're not going to join the stream visibly if they've got any sense, right? That would just be silly. So, yeah. But I don't actually imagine they were sniping, realistically speaking. I think it was just they have so many points. As soon as I hold a defender, it's pretty smart to just wait. It's not that surprising to see ARNACHAD, really. It's one of the reasons why he's never necessarily the best thing in the world to be running, you know. No longer... It doesn't stop at Ashford? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, wait. Why is Enslaved playing a defender in round 1? It's Enslaved 6. Don't you need that? Chat, what's happening? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't train on the cone. I hate it.
Kent has some incredible woodland. Well, that's nice to know. We're going to take Papa Vess here, organically, and we're going to put the Bear Witcher back. Very happy here that I can now just bearification my own portal because they can't run scenarios. Yeah, exactly. Ed, honestly, that's fair. Realistically, I think, although they'd kept a lot ready for it, but as soon as there's a defender, movement always destroys us anyway. If they'd been greedier, yeah. A defender in this deck, yeah, for sure, right? I mean, I'm sure Kent's lovely. I just can't imagine. I can't think of a rule. That's not what I want to see, chat. Oh, this is Degeneracy 101. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay. So now we just don't really play anything of value then. You think, yeah, this could be the... It's Enslaved 6. That doesn't make sense. Right? That deck isn't an Enslaved...
No, no, damn it!
I don't like drinking. Well, rather, I don't drink alcohol, so... You know.
I'm out now, or must I reach for my pincers?
Great. It's this nonsense. Oh boy. I mean, we can still absolutely beat this, so I'm not overly worried, guys. Like, okay, is it annoying? Yes. But it's fine. Wait. Aren't they supposed to not steal that? Don't they want one of those in my graveyard? No? Oh no, they're gonna play yeah, okay. And they're just gonna swap a card into my graveyard and have like 10 T-Bors, right? Okay. You can absolutely beat that though. It's fine. Not a problem. Alexander Ramos is almost in Real. I've heard Spanish newspapers reporting it and then English newspapers and his agent saying there's no deal agreed. I do think he will probably go. I also think that's pretty sad. I really don't want him to go, as I'm sure you can imagine. What have I got here that I can kill some of these? So let's leader once. That's good for us. Let's if I a Neuromancy into Geralt Pro, I can hit and kill another one, right? Like killing as many as possible makes sense. Gary.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, that's fine. Kraut! Didn't watch or play Gwent, especially for 3 years and now back. Hey, oh no, not traps. Oh, Kraut. You despicable human, you. I'm glad you're enjoying, though. Wait a minute. Is it better to kill their war council here? Battle prep's only 6 points, realistically, so maybe not. Right? There's an argument, though. So here's my thing with Trent, right? Trent wants to stay with Liverpool for the rest of his career, captain Liverpool. He wants to be Steven Gerrard, which makes perfect sense. He's a lad from Liverpool. So I don't blame him in any way for wanting to do that. However, he also has the opportunity to go and play for Real Madrid with his best friend and become a world stage legend. Now, at the moment, the fact, so what do they put? So Tibor's there, it is what it is, right? At the moment, people discuss Steven Gerrard in a conversation with players that are not as good as Steven Gerrard. If Steven Gerrard played for Real Madrid, there would be no debate of how incredible Steven Gerrard is. It is as simple as that. The fact that he didn't move means people don't realize how good he is. Oh, we're absolutely dead here, guys. Jesus. Okay. So. Wait. They clicked, right? Fuck. Yeah, so we're just dead here. Yeah, we just can't win this at all. And I genuinely, the other players that he is compared to are Frank Lampard and Paul Scholes. The managers of both of those players tried to sign Steven Gerrard, so they also knew how good he was. Nobody gives Gerrard the credit he should get, in my opinion, because he played for a very average Liverpool team for his whole career and dragged them to a Champions League final win, by the way. Like, it's actually crazy. I can't target them, can I? So, if Gerrard had gone, he would be regarded much better than he is. And as a result, I genuinely think he would get the respect that he deserves. I think there's a part of Trent that realizes at 23, he's completed English football. He's won every single thing there is to win in English football. Right? Which is kind of crazy. So ARNACHAD now is useless. Can I even make enough points here? I've got... So this is 4. But I can't target them. Can play this for 10. I can play this. Is you not being able to destroy a damaged enemy unit so frustrating here? So we can't do it, right?
Shove your knightly virtues up your ass, Erling.
That's such bullshit. Never mind, 'tis what it is. Congratulations on the one game you're going to win this day, my friend. Good job, good job. Okay, ARNACHAD is fun. It ain't the one, though. As much as I want it to be, it just isn't it. You know, it just isn't it. The irony is, if I kept the squirrel, we'd have been fine. But it is what it is. GG opponent. It's always funny when it comes off, and I can't complain about meme decks. The deck they played is exactly that. It loses to almost everything. I could have and probably should have passed down earlier and had more cards to give myself a chance. It is what it is. So, in short, the ARNACHAD version is funny, not great. This isn't the best way to play ARNACHAD. How would Squirrel help? Oh no, true. It would have. I'd needed Xavier, right, to get rid of stuff in my own graveyard rather than his. The fact that he could take the Aneromancy, that was just a misplay on my part, right? So I Scorch, yeah. But running Scorch in, you could. I mean, in this it would be fine, but in typical Witcher decks you go quite tall, so not always the best. Even things like Berengar, typically you're going to end up scorching yourself, right? But that is what it is. I don't want that to be the final game of the day, though. So, not Witchers. What is this? Oh, wait, that's so much more fun. Why am I not playing this version? I've got 4 provisions too. All right, I found an old version that I used to play. Let's play that. In the 4 provision slot. Wait a minute. I built this list ages ago. 2 of those. Now I can get rid of something. Oh, no, wait, they're actually quite good here, aren't they? Freya's Blessing can go. And we're playing Mentor here, because I think this is the full-on damage version instead. Yeah, it is. Okay. Wait, I'm running ARNACHAD without Sucrus? And without Defender? That feels weird. But this card at 12, this is a really frustrating thing. Because this is not a 12 provision card, and at 12 provisions, it's overcosted. This, for me, is a 10 provision, very good card that was over-nerfed at 11, and at 12 just isn't worth running. It's really annoying. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't actually want to play this. ARNACHAD will have so much armor. Yeah, you could just be locked or heat-waved then, though. I'm going to play some Scoia'tael briefly, because I can, honestly. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? God, there we go. But there we are. Love to see it, love to see it. And yeah, Voldy, that's true. That does happen. And it could easily have happened to anybody, yes. I think it's a difficult one. With Trent, do I want him to stay at Liverpool for the rest of his career? Yes, I absolutely do. I think he is the best right back ever. I think he's a very, very unique footballer that is unlike anything anywhere else. I think he will never get the credit he deserves until he plays for somewhere like a Real Madrid, which is why if he does go, I'll understand. But obviously, I don't want him to go. I think we'll probably end up agreeing a deal with Van Dijk and Salah, albeit honestly, Salah's the best player in the world right now. The way he's handling the media side of this is not very enjoyable, and I feel like he's being a little disingenuous, which I find frustrating, because he is the best he's ever been right now. It's incredible, but doing so much public talking about it feels really obnoxious, to be honest. Okay. Do I have a way of killing that in one turn? Because that's really scary with pincer maneuver. I mean, no, right? This is 6 damage, not enough. This is only 5 damage on its own. 8. Moving it to the other row doesn't help.
I'm losing patience.
I can kill it a turn from now, I guess. So let's just do that.
It's war, you want them. Prepare for
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Do I play traps? I don't like traps as a full deck. Oh, it's just Reavers. Oh.
The Crinford Reaver's honor that's at stake here. This is no time to whimper.
Oh. Well, that's less exciting. I thought it was going to be something good. That's boring. But yeah, traps are absolutely viable. The short answer is no.
You had your chance to surrender. Now the gloves are off.
Wrong thing. Yeah, it can be very good. I don't like completely unitless strategies, but elves traps is good. Yeah, Salah should get more praise than he does, and it annoys me greatly that he doesn't get the praise that he should get. I find it really sad that he doesn't get the praise he should get, honestly, but that's one of those things. What's the best way for me to handle this? Yeah, Malena, I can Malena at some stage, and I will. I don't really feel like I need to use her right now, but they have lots of ways of spawning more Reavers, so we'll see. The back row's already full. Lamine Yamal absolutely has the potential to become one of the best players in the world, yes. But I am also worried for a player like Lamine Yamal that he'll end up overplayed, you know. Younger players now at 16, 17, by the time they're 21, are playing so many matches and aren't protected in the way that they should be, that it can be a bit worrying, right? Yeah, Salah wants a 3-year deal, which I understand Liverpool don't want to give him, right? I get that, but I think what you have to look at it and go, we lose him on a free, to replace him is 100 million that we are not going to spend. So, as a result of that, what do we consider then, if that's the case? If we give him a 3-year deal, any player we bring in would be on similar wages. Let's assume he has another good season and then falls off. Well, Qatar is always an option, or Saudi, or wherever with money, right? So, I mean, I would give him the player he is. He's getting better with age, not worse. I'd give him the deal, quite frankly. I would legitimately give him the deal he wants, but Berengar can just kill that. But I can understand from a footballing perspective and from a financial perspective why they don't. United being in a relegation battle is crazy. Yeah. Right now, their next 3 games, they could feasibly lose all of them, and objectively, the only reason they wouldn't be in a relegation battle is the other 3 promoted teams are so much worse. That's terrifying for a club like United. I think Darwin was a good transfer. For the amount he cost, objectively so far, no. But I think he's a good player. I like Darwin. I think he is a little bit disrespected in many senses, unfairly. And I really do rate Darwin. I think he's a good player. Let me just think for a second. So they've got 4 points a turn here that I've got to combat. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I just think he needs to mature a little bit. He's still quite young. I think once he does that, he will be absolutely fine. Yeah, ultimately, all he needs to do is take that final breath for that very last bit, and he will be okay. Like, I'm not worried about Darwin Núñez, if I'm being honest. Oh, that's actually really nice. Do I have to pass? They've got 5 a turn. I'm behind by 21. I'm about to have one, but the armor just gets in the way constantly. So realistically, I might have to pass here. We've got a lot of value and a lot of Reavers, and I've got better ways to deal with them later, so yeah. Excited for the Long Dark too? Hell yeah, Vervain. Arya and I are going to start a new Long Dark run together soon on survival, and obviously we're still waiting for the final part of Wintermute, which we'll absolutely play. We'll be playing a lot of Long Dark through 25 until we get Long Dark 2 in 26, for sure. Yeah. Right, so I've got 2 of these still in there and all of this. I've got access to Malena. Yeah, okay. I think we're fine here. That misplay early on, that wasted movement's really frustrating. What's the biggest problem for United? The entire foundation of the club is rotten. The people who own it and the people who've come in to take over control of it don't understand the heart of the football club. Systemically, for 10 plus years, they have invested in the wrong places for the wrong reasons. The players they've spent £1 billion on are not good enough. The actual club itself and its structure, its training facilities, its ground, everything related to it is so dilapidated that it's like going back to the Butlins you went to as a kid 20 years later and looking around and going, oh God, this is not what I remember. What happened here? And that's the way it feels when you look at United right now. And it's sad. You know, it's just sad. Deagle, you're going now? No worries. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm not live tomorrow. However, my wonderful wife, Ghost Aria, is live tomorrow. So you should definitely go and check her out and enjoy some of her content. I'm just going to play the Tiger for now. Doesn't get any value, but I'm just going to play it. So yeah, everything about the way that club is run is awful. Oh, this is okay. Opponent, massive respect. They're Reavers, but they're also just Swarm. Like they're just all in legends of the game here. Like we are seeing legendary status right now. Yeah. So yeah, honestly, like when Liverpool went through a 30-year drought of winning stuff, there was lots of cultural reasons for it, and obviously we couldn't compete financially. United haven't had that problem. They are one of the, I think they're the top spenders overall still. I might be wrong, you can correct me, but I'm pretty sure over the last 20 years it's still United, not even adjusted for inflation. Lots of the deals and the players they sign, the reasons they sign them, they stopped acting like a football club and started acting like capitalist nonsense of, we'll sign this player because it will sell shirts over here. You're not the WWE, right? You need to actually win games for people to give a crap about you. And they missed that memo. Clearly, they missed that memo. Which is hilarious as, you know, as a Liverpool fan. That's wonderful, but it's just like they legitimately are on track to get relegated, not get back in a top 6 battle. What the hell? You know, like that's madness. Ooh, a Draug. Good Lord. So I have to Golden Necker now. I want to play Gaitan, but I can't. Oh, the Malena's sad. Ooh. There we go. No, it's because it's not the same thing, right? That's the problem. It really isn't the same thing. They didn't start trying to build a winning football team as the primary mentality, or something that United always were, be a huge and important part of the culture of the local landscape. They stopped giving a damn about that, and they worried about money. That's just stupid. Because one feeds the other, but capitalism wants limitless growth in a limited system, which is why it will never work long term. And it's why it's falling apart now. They're following that mentality, and it's hurting them. you know? And it's hilarious, but tragic. Call of the Forest, we go for another mentor. We absolutely get out here because Gaitan is going to clutch this up a treat, but... Why didn't I move Syria? Okay, move Siri. Another Cat Witcher mentor here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to use Malena to move, and then we guide Tam. Fine. Yeah. No, but Maguire's one of the best players at the club. That's what you should be most upset by. Like, he's one of the best professionals in the club. Like, make that make sense. You know? That's a lot of points, opponent. Okay, let me just count this. So, I have got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I've got 14. I've got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've got 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I've got 28, 29, 30, 31. I've got 31 points from this play minimally. So that takes me to 70. Yeah, so it's just enough already. Right.
Careful. I'm losing patience.
Face the Fryhead Stampede!
Lost my temper. Lost it bad.
Yeah, and it's not close. People underestimate Gaitan so much. It's crazy. Yeah. But there we go. CDPR did not spend £1 billion on Gwent. They did spend several million, which honestly is really cool, but they did not spend £1 billion. No. Okay. Dol Blathana! But yeah, it's one of those things. One of those things. Also, Jalki, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, chat, we are 54 followers away on Twitch from 10,000 followers. This is my last stream of the year. If you are not following the channel on Twitch, please consider doing so. If you're over on YouTube and not following the channel over here, again, I would mean the world to me if you would consider it. Like, we're nearly at 10K. If you're not already following, please consider doing so. It would be so cool to reach that milestone. Oh, you're annoying. Yeah, it would be really cool to reach that milestone together. I'd be really, really grateful for it. I know, oh, look, we will get there. Objectively, I know we will get there, right? But it would be really cool to get there, you know, now, right? The fact that they're going to get the points from the frog sucks, but it's just worth giving them the 4. Like, it's okay. Take the Cat Witcher. Cat Witcher plays for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. It's just fine. Actually, maybe 9 points if I play properly. We just win. Ooh. So, it's Cat Witcher here. You followed on Twitch yesterday. Good job. I appreciate you greatly. So now it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not close. Lord Commander, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you answering the call, my friend. It's very, very good of you. I'm very, very grateful. And what a brilliant finish that was, honestly. So, as this is a shorter stream, the KCD ain't gonna happen, unfortunately. We're gonna make all of Wednesday's stream Kingdom Come Deliverance so that we can get a really good run at it, which I think is the most reasonable thing to do. That stream's gonna run until about 6:30 p.m, so aiming to start at about 2. We'll have a longer run at it that way. There's no point me starting for 20 minutes playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, right? It's just not worth it. The game needs you to have time in there. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Instead, apologies, I was originally thinking I might have more time, but we don't. So it is what it is. I've still got a load of stuff I've got to do to get ready for work tomorrow. I start at 7 a.m, you know, so yeah, I don't want to go too long. Again, we're going second, this time against Patricidal Fury. Most of this is fine. The Tiger's really frustrating here, but it can absorb... Ooh, Necromancy early's bad. Not against this, I guess. Oh yeah, this isn't my fault. I wish this was my job, Vervain, I really do. Unfortunately, this is not my job, sadly. If only, eh? If only. Oh, I don't have the way to kill that. I don't have Hengedith Sword, I don't have Making a Bomb, and I don't have a Dolblathana Sentry or access to a Okay, I have access to a Dolblathana Sentry. I think I've got to triple move and kill this. Right? I've got no other way of killing this, but... Jesus, that's terrible. I think I'm gonna have to do it. So I now work as a human resources investigation manager. Is now my job. It's really interesting work, honestly. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I do that. No, human resources, not headhunter. And I deal with like harassment cases, conduct cases, go to employment tribunals, stuff like that. So it can be really interesting as a role. It's one I enjoy a lot. So I don't, I really don't mind the role. Headhunter, yeah, that's what I said. But yeah, why have I played that there? Oh, we're never guy tanning this round, I guess. Train people in harassment, yep, that's the one. So yeah, I'd love, like, it would be my absolute dream to be a full-time variety content creator. I would absolutely love to be able to do it. People don't realize that to do that is far more hours than you would ever put into your normal role. It just is. If you look at successful variety content creators, take Liz, for example, great friend of the channel and my favorite variety streamer these days, right? She streams, I think, 4 times a week, but makes YouTube content consistently among many other things and invests fully in a community. She is the perfect example of what a successful content creator should look like as variety. In order for me to get there, we need to keep building while I'm part-time to the point where I can do it enough. Like, I work 40 plus hours in my normal job and then try to put 20 hours into content creation. I need to put 60 hours into content creation repeatedly. When we did, we were doing very well, we were growing very quickly, but real life prevents that being possible, unfortunately, all of the time. It's a real shame, because I would absolutely love to be able to do it all of the time, but life just doesn't work that way. Let's have a look. So I'm going to see these 5 next. That's great, because it does give me this. Means I don't get Stigger Castle from Golden Necker ever, which is a bit of a shame. We don't see Hengedith Sword, but probably not the end of the world. Neither Mentor is actually not great. I'm going to switch this up. I don't like this. Yeah, and obviously now that I'm married, we have friends, a family life, all of that stuff. Doing both would be impossible. I want to, I still love streaming. We're going to still keep building the stream. If there is ever a chance that I can do it, I will take that chance. Yeah, So, but the problem is being a content creator isn't just playing the game. It's if you want to be a successful content creator, the actual playing the game is at most 50% of the content you're making, right? Of the time. The rest of it is the build, the hard work, the hours, all of that stuff is actually where most of the work comes in, if I'm being honest. And I don't think a lot of people realize that side of it, or how much that side of it is there. I think a lot of people, if I was to give advice to someone starting out now, it would be, how many hours do you have? Spend at most 30% of that live. At most. The rest of it should be in editing and creating content and building your community off, like on other places like YouTube or TikTok. Yazara, good to see you, my friend. Which sounds crazy, but... Oh, of course they've got Champions Charge in hand, chat. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. Let's pop the Cat Witch. Look, we're doing okay here. They've only played one Highland Warlord. We're in constant touching distance of this. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm certainly not complaining. I'm very blessed with the life that I have, and I'm very grateful for it. But yeah, it's the dream. I hope one day I get to do it. A lot of full-time content creators typically are part-time for 6, 7, 8 years first. I don't even use that platform, Carpet. I certainly won't stream on it. Its user base and interactivity has disappeared away from relevance so significantly in the last 12 months. There is no organic interaction. The only thing left of that platform of any value is the number of followers you have and the older fashioned reach you have, but on a daily basis, the people are fleeing that platform, so it just isn't worth the time, honestly. I don't want a Golden Necker to win this. Necromancy here for this feels okay. Yeah, the platform is just a cesspit at this stage. I know lots of people... I'm already using Blue Sky, actually, Dow. If you go to my socials... but Blue Sky isn't a place to stream. It's actually a social media platform. And it feels like Twitter did 10 years ago. It's really fun. Yeah. But there is nobody to interact with. No, you're welcome. Please do consider following me on that platform. I'd be very grateful. Wait, don't I just have a pass here? Yeah. Even better. So, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if it's just they don't want to play these or they miscount or don't. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Carpet, honestly. And some people, now that Twitch has realized it doesn't need to pay creators to be here, and it's actually better off if it just says, oh, one sec. There we go. What am I looking for here? Oh, we need to mulligan quite... So we won the first round and we won on even, so we can kind of try and push that advantage a bit. Oh. Okay, that's not amazing. Let's go from there. Yeah, he forgot about the tiger, probably. Yeah, people do, honestly. It's easily done as well, to be fair. Easily done. Let's just play Malena out for now. There we go. Just get rid of all of this. Oh, Jimmy Carter died. The old US president. He always seemed like a very nice man. Jimmy Carter. We were playing Skellige Witchers, yes. and I was having fun with Skellige Witchers, but yeah, it was, yeah, I mean, Jimmy Carter just died, I know. Only blessing is he doesn't have to see the civil war that's going to start next year. So, you know, small blessings and all that chat. Yeah, so we were doing Skellige Witchers just as like a jokey ARNACHAD version, honestly, because the decent version, Spessie's been playing a lot, but I still wanted to play something. We had some fun with it, but yeah. Oh, but honestly, AJ, I'm genuinely petrified for the state of the world soon. Although the fact that the MAGA party has imploded already is hilarious. When they realize now that he doesn't care about them at all and will just do whatever gets him money, is so funny. It's the funniest thing in the world watching the MAGA civil war if it weren't for the fact it's going to end up in an actual full-on issue, you know? If it weren't for that, it would be hilarious. But yeah. Oh, don't love the Fukusha. That's so many points. Sad that she can't move here. Yeah, no, dude, same. Like, legitimately, so glad. I think I have to move this first. Yeah, so we're gonna 2-0 them now, and they're not gonna see it coming. Oh, wait. Fukusha's a ridiculously good Hengadith sword. Because it's now play a non-neutral unit. Like, it's a stupidly good Hengadith sword. Yeah, you always kill that. It's fine, I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it then. As much as I wasn't planning on it. Oh, thank you. Why would you give me another unit, bud? What you doing, Chief? I have Malena. What are you doing? Y'all crazy. Like, that's really nice. I'm gonna move this up here again to fill the row, because I can move it down next turn. Yeah. El Presidente, I'm not surprised about that at all. There's been a massive increase in clash consciousness and a realization that capitalism just isn't serving people anymore. That's been happening quite systemically, but very well held down. The fact that the right and the left both are like, yeah, is quite funny. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting few years, I'll be honest. I don't know if America has what it takes to survive the next 4 years in its current form, if I'm being honest. I hope it does, albeit, you know, all systems come to an end. That's a lot of points. Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Ah, fucking pitchfork. Seriously?
Nice. We're gonna move Guy 10 down here as well. We're gonna have a lot of points here, because I can just move Arnulf to the bottom row, kill, move. Yeah, we're good. Bran doesn't, it's just not scary at all, right? So it's gonna be move, play, kill, move, yeah, it's dead. Yeah, easy life, happy days, love to see it. And another victory for this obnoxious Squirtle movement deck. Oh no, this isn't even close to how bad that. This is so much worse than the 70s. The signs historically, the difference and the disparity is huge, honestly. From all sides, the levels and stretches of every part of the system breaking down for normal people, wealth disparity, these are the signs of a system of government breaking down, and we're at the French Revolution levels. Like, Musk might want to return people to 1930s Germany. He got 1890s France. You know? So, and you're at those levels of disparity of inequality where working people can't afford to work and survive. So they realize the system doesn't work for them anymore. That's where America is getting to. And it ain't far off now. And it's not just America, to be fair. But yeah. It's like the UK is no better. Like, it's slightly better, but that's only because we're 10 years behind America with everything. Onslaught. Oh, pirates and ships. Okay. Yes, I'm taking a nap. June. Or Yunyi. I'm guessing because it's Han, it's going to be Yunyi. Technically speaking, yeah, America as a system in human history that we remember should not exist now. But again, that's just systemic attempts to privatize and ramp up, you know, capitalism. That's all the Tories have done, realistically. Like, they've not done anything crazy unique. They've just privatized public services and pushed it so that companies can make more and more money and rich people get super rich and regular people become poorer and squished down. That's, you know, it's their 101, right? It's not new. They just got away with more and more of it over time. The party that's in now is led by a guy who follows that same plan. Realistically, he ain't great, you know, which is really tragic. But enough about all of that, chat. Enough about all of that. I'm sure you're not looking for this on a Sunday night. Become a Witcher. Oh, God, sign me up. Sign me up, but... fuck. I'm a Witcher. Come to Greece? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think the difference is the level at which, like, the culture and society are so different in those places. The perceived wealth is very different. Like, people in Czechia perceive the UK or the US to be this wealthy paradise of a place. Then people move here and are like, wait, why do you have no public services? Why does nothing work? What do you mean? Like, and if you go and spend time in somewhere like a Poland or a Czechia or wherever, it's crazy how much more effective their systems are typically. Like, it's really quite unnerving to experience both sides of it. Like, it's really strange coming from England to Czechia and spending time there. Their system is still fundamentally built on the power of its people. Some of those people are crazy, but it is still the basis of public services work. Like, go and live in Prague. The bins are collected there every 2 days when they need emptying. There's recycling places on every corner. All public transport is at a level that England could not even perceive of, even in smaller villages, compared to our biggest cities. It is genuinely offensive to me how much better it is. You know? Getting over his... Oh, Daddy Hoggy, that's so cool. Oh, wow. That's going to be great, man. Tories have been doing, yeah. It's not unique to... Absolutely, Blue. That's the thing. It's not unique to them at all. They are a symptom, not the, you know, the cause. So here's what's crazy, Lumia. In the UK, I would never, and I mean this, I would never use public transport. I just wouldn't. The idea of getting on a bus in England, craziness. What on earth are you thinking? Why would anybody do that? That's madness. In the UK, but I can't imagine doing anything else in countries where it works, because it's designed to work rather than to be stripped away, because it's a public service. You can't privatize a public service, because when you do, two things happen. Quality goes down and costs go up because private companies want to make money. They're designed to make money. You can't do that with a service. That's why you can't privatize healthcare. That's why you can't privatize water or electric, or you just can't do it, because when you do, eventually the user gets screwed. Yeah. You know, oh yeah, even Jack Reacher's crazy for going on a bus, if I'm being honest. I'm paying no attention to this game, by the way. Like 0% attention to what's happening here. Yeah. So, yeah, and that's the thing, right? But it's crazy. But again, that's a deliberate confusion of understanding that's created Bloop, right? People here, but if you talk to people in Sweden or Norway or Denmark that have typically high taxes, but good public services, they pay overall way less for much more than we do, right? It's very much a, we've been told this is bad, and as a species, we quite like thinking less, right? Can I do this here with just this? I absolutely can, right? This is just... It's a real shame. Exactly, we have high taxes and shit services. We just lose everywhere around. Yeah, that was so easy. Yeah, again, yeah. It's one of those things where there is no such thing as a perfect system of governance, and nobody realistically is happy with the people who run their country for a prolonged period of time. But I just find the idea that you could want to be a politician problematic. Do you know what, like in a global world it has to be, but if you go and study politics, you're just feathering your own nest. That to me is the reality of it. You're not doing it to serve people or to make the world a better place or anything nice. You are trying to feather your own nest. What am I facing? Pirates and ships, right? I gotta bleed the crap out of that and just hope we find Golden Necker. Okay. Yeesh. Yeah, well, otherism's been a long-used tool of, yeah, to convince the stupid that the rich man. Go and look at the old cartoons and comics of the 1930s, the 1920s, the 1910s, of a very rich man hoarding a bunch of cookies and pointing at an other with one cookie and saying, "Careful, mate, he wants your cookie." It's not new. It's not, you know, it's... Why the hell's that got so much armor? Jesus Christ. You know, this isn't some unique thing. Melee, yeah, melee's in this list. You want to play that melee when you've got no moving engines, because A, it makes my leader better, but also when I play the Gaitan, it swings and buffs everything, but counts as a card. So yeah, but it's just systemic control, and as we've got more access to information, it's more controlled, right? Hey, Mushcraft! Welcome in, good sir. Oh, you were Gwenting it up, I see. Always great to see a fellow Gwent friend. How are things for you, my friend? I hope they are going well. I hope you are enjoying all of this Gwenty time. Yeah. Nothing trickles down, trust me. Welcome in, Moshcraft and Raiders. It is lovely to see you. We end up like this sometimes, you know. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm unapologetically opinionated. You don't have to agree with me. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, it's really difficult as someone whose degree, like my undergrad degrees in history, watching things re-happen again. And being like, oh God, it's coming again, and nobody's like, why is nobody looking at this? It's kind of scary. There is hope! Phew. For a minute, I was nervous, but now I've been told there is hope. I know that was accidental, but I love it. There is hope, Carbon Drift. Thank you so much for the follows. You are helping me so much. I am 52 followers away from 10,000 followers, and you are inching me closer, so thank you. My wife is definitely check. My wife is definitely check. Trust me. Are they gonna click the... They should have clicked Care Trolled there, right? Like, they absolutely should have done. This... I kind of have to pass now, and it's horrible, because I've got no way of removing these things. I know, right, Lumia? It's crazy. See, this is what happens if you ask me a question, guys. You get me rambling on constantly. You did it to yourselves, really, if we're honest. And I'll be taking no further questions. But Mosh, thank you so much for the raid. I don't know if you're still here. Feel free, of course, to go and take care of yourself and do post-stream stuff. They're doing great, AJ, yes. Both doing very well, thank you. Ol's at uni now and studying psychology, which is great. Tay's living his life, very, very happy. He's been in fantastic shape. He was like basically a bodybuilder for a good while. Yeah, guys are doing really well.
Base drop.
I'm very good, thank you. This was going to be our last game, but as Mosh has raided in, I'll take a quick bathroom break and I'll do another. Should change if... Yeah, maybe, honestly, I should, yeah. You know what I'm going to? 50 followers to 10k. You know what? Smart, let's do it. Yeah. Oh, wow. That wasn't what I thought they'd go for. Ah, yeah, it was. So I have to call of the forest. I want the brain, really, but... Oh, eesh. Well, that was pretty good for them, I'm not gonna lie. Let's have a look. Okay. You know what? Not only have we been followed by There Is Hope, but they are now my new favorite Prime Gaming subscriber. The world could be a lot worse, it seems, chat. There is hope. My friend, for the very first time, welcome home. That is how you introduce yourself to a channel. I appreciate it greatly. It's always great to have new people come in and be a part of the community. Thank you for the Prime sub. I know you only get one. I love when they come to me. And for now, you are my favorite Prime sub. Rich, thank you for the follow. El Presidente. You're in the wrong stream, Chief. You're in the wrong stream. Always good to have you here as well, my friend. The making a bomb probably doesn't help me here, although it does guarantee me that, I guess. Oh, I've got it already. Okay, so it means I get it from... Oh, no, I need Golden Necker, right? Ooh! The skill level of Lionheart is off. Oh, blech. Okay.
Magic is a curse, a blessing, and a progress.
Ooh. I'm going to do my best to protect this at least a little, but it's probably a waste because obviously Kertrold is just going to wreck me here. Golden Necker, if this survives a turn, I have to Golden Necker just straight away. If it's still on the board, I have no other choice, right? My best bet to get a Megascope down is this, so we'll try. Happy days, happy days. Everyone that's come over from Mosh's channel, what Gwent was he currently playing? I am in the midst of a Witcher challenge. He's not who I wanted to see, chat. I'm gonna be honest, we're all kinds of dead here. Fuck. Oh. Wait. Yeah, damn. Okay, that's quite painful. Tier and a pirates deck is not what I was expecting at all. Okay, I'm gonna quickly run to the bathroom now because this game's taking forever. Oh, of course, it's Sunday. It was tournament day. Who won? Ah! It's a very good job that bathroom is right there. Oh, Miamon, I mean, that makes sense, right? Opponent, stop being a dick. They've got so much removal. I can't even move that now because I wasted the leader charges. Shh. Okay, we get lucky. We do get lucky, but I mean, we're dead, right? We just don't have enough points. Simple as that. We just don't have the points here. They've got like a 16-point bronze in here somewhere, I think. It's a hard life, chat. Yeah, there it is.
Kill the sons, steal the lasses.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Brian here is going to play for 4... plus killing this, but they're not going back into the graveyard, I don't think. Sudoku, Gwent in 25, imagine. I actually have a YouTube video on that exact subject, believe it or not. This is going to play for 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, it's just not better, right? It's definitely Brian.
They will beg. They always do.
If I could have killed this, I would have done, but... yeah, Mentor's just not the same number of points, unfortunately. He would have been okay. He would have played for 5, 6, 7. He'd have played for 9, which just isn't enough, unfortunately. But yeah, like these would have to be dead cards for us to have a chance here. It's a shame. It is what it is. I was far more invested in the conversation we were having than anything else, chat, I'll be honest. But there you go. What can you do? Again, there is hope. I haven't seen you in chat, but thank you so much for the follow and for the Prime sub. Currently my favorite in all the land. Oh, damn. Opponent, have less stuff. You know what I mean? Just stop. Have less. Always good, yeah. Always good. Anytime today, Chief? Sudoku, thank you for the follow. We're not swapping today now, AJ. The next stream on Wednesday will be all Kingdom Come Deliverance instead. I didn't realize I'd been live for over 3 hours already. So for those of you that have just joined from Mosh, we're variety these days, mostly. Obviously, I used to be a Gwent esports caster. I've been back playing Gwent for about 3 months on and off, doing like a Climb to Pro challenge. If you want to check that out over on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. It's this link there. That will take you over to my old YouTube channel for card-based gaming. I put up a video about kind of playing Gwent in 2025 and if it's worth it, my climb back to Pro, and all of my thoughts on current Gwent. I've finished now 4 or 5 streams. We're also live on YouTube now, by the way. Hi, YouTube. I'm going to combine those 5 streams of playing the 4 Witcher factions in different ways into a video of me discussing what's good and bad about each of them and why you should play them right now if you're returning to Gwent, rather than just throwing up a, hey, it's Skellige, here is me playing it kind of videos, because I'm already live on YouTube. Team Siri or Team Haters? Oh, you mean in Witcher 4? I think people need to grow the fuck up. It's going to be fantastic. Siri's going to be a great protagonist, and she's the one that makes the most sense. If you don't happen to like it, that's a personal choice. That's fine, but the discourse around it is exhausting and pathetic, if I'm being honest. Simple as that. If you wanted someone else to be the protagonist, that's cool. That's like if you were... Oh, people are mad about women in general, AJ, because they don't realize that the fact that people are like, I really liked Ciri when she was a child because she was more attractive. We're going to skip over how gross that discourse is because it's effectively what it is. I can't believe this 40-plus-year-old woman has wrinkles. Fuck off. Is my honest opinion of it. It's fine if you wanted the game to be different. Like, I didn't want Witcher 4 to go forward. I wanted Witcher 4 to be a whole new Witcher universe saga that started at the conjugation of the spheres. That's what I wanted, right? A 20-year-old is a child compared to, let's be honest, right? I don't mean like 10, but really? Really? I only like 20-year-old women. Okay, get back in your basement. You know? Okay, if you're 23, it's fine. I'm old now. I'm allowed to rant, all right? But, yeah. For you, it's fine then, Bloop. It's okay. Come on, let's be more... Let's, you know... Of all the women in the Witcher world, I can't... Yeah. I wanted Witcher 4 to go backwards. I didn't want it to be Witcher 4. I wanted it to be the start of a whole new saga. I thought it would be really cool to go that way. I get why they haven't, because realistically... They don't have control over the past lore because it's all written, whereas stuff in the future they can do because there is no pre-established lore for it. But this is going to be a whole brand new story and them telling it the way they want. I absolutely believe they're going to do a fantastic job. I also know that they fully intended, if there was going to be more games, for it to be Ciri long before they finish Witcher 3, because to them it's the one that makes sense. That's fine. Absolutely not, Mastigos. Get the hell out of my channel. Triss all day long, twice on a Sunday. And the reason why is because redheads are pretty. I don't care about anything else. I'm more attracted to Triss, and that's all I care about. Yeah, hashtag Team Triss. Yeah, exactly, Azara, to be fair. Are they that old? They probably are, right? But either way, like Geralt's... Oh, it's interesting, because we always thought that Geralt was like... old, but it's actually canonically established now that he was in the end of the Witcher books. He's only 60 something. Whereas, so it was actually misrepresented in the games, which is really interesting. The newest one shows you that he's like 64. But yeah. I know Yen's much older than Triss, I think. Anyway, I don't care. Anyone who has an opinion on whether it's Yen or Triss is basing it exclusively on who they're most attracted to, because they're fictional characters, and it doesn't matter. Yeah. So, again, it's absolutely fine. She's a Oh, absolutely. God, they all suck, but so does Geralt. You know, they all suck. All of them suck. They deserve each other. The only person that doesn't deserve Geralt is Shani, because she's too good for him, and also a child compared to Geralt. Well, there you go. Yeah, Geralt isn't old. He's nowhere near as old as people thought. Everyone assumed, because of like I think Vesemir makes a comment that he's nearly a century old in The Witcher 3. They assumed that Geralt must be like that age, but I think in the newest short book that came out, from Sapkowski, that just came out, he's only 60-something. Yeah. Oh, well, considering his life story, sure, but he makes very sketchy decisions, as we all do. It's fine. You know? They all deserve each other. Simple as that. Simple as that. Okay, to be fair, how old is Sapkowski? I don't know. Are you trying to imply that he thinks he's Geralt? To be fair, if I'd written The Witcher, I would absolutely want it to be me. He's not that old, is he? People thought Geralt was that age, but the new book tells you that he's not. I think Geralt, if he's alive, will be about that age. I think Witcher 4 Geralt will be the age of Witcher 3 Vesemir, if he's still alive. But I don't know how it would feel to have him around, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, Lumia, apparently he was just kidding. He's the final Gwent boss. I mean, I know a lot of people want that. I'd be okay with it. Yeah, that's true, I suppose. Vesemir being like the respected, old, wise man, maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna have to find out how old he is now. How old is Andrzej Sapkowski? Wow, he's 76. He looks good for 76, no? Damn. Fair play, old boy. Yeah, he wrote most. Yeah. Wrote most of them in the 90s. No, because you see, in my head, Voldy, that means that's 10 years ago. It's not. It can't possibly be that 1990 is 34 years ago, right? Like, that's insanity, and we all need to establish that the year 2000 was about 5 years ago. I don't care how many children are in the chat. That's... Oh. Oh, God, I feel so old. Like, I've been alive in... Oh, my God. Like, I'm 36 now. Right? That's insane. Anyone who tells... Yeah, like... I mean, he's not wrong, Vervain. The books are terribly written kids' books with no structure or continuity. We all love them because we grew up with them. It's not the same thing as them being good. No, Sinsman, no. Kids born in 2005 are 3 years old at the most, and I will hear nothing else. You're 51? Yeah. 36 is... here's the thing, right? At 36, I don't actually feel any different than I did. Well, no, that's a lie. Like, from when I'm 21, I'm happier, I'm more secure in who I am as a person. I'm so much more content. You know? Oh, even though, like, to Voldy's point quickly, in English, the Witcher books are not well written because they're not translated well, because they're written to be read in Polish or at least a Slavic language. They are still orders of magnitude better in terms of writing quality than the Harry Potter series, even in the language that it was written in. When you go back and reread them, the plot holes, the just sheer laziness of them is crazy, but they were a cultural phenomenon that you absolutely felt a part of. I queued at midnight to get Harry Potter books because I was the same age as them. It was a whole cultural thing. But if you actually go back and reread them, they're garbage. But they were part of this whole thing. It was exciting, it was new, it was fun. But they're just Star Wars with shit lightsabers, and it's not far wrong. No, The Witcher in English. The Witcher in English. It's not that it's badly written, it's that it doesn't read well. Because all of the cultural references and all the subtlety that you can get in Polish or in, for instance, Czech, they are completely lost in English. I can't explain it unless you speak both languages, how fundamentally different communication is in English than it is in Czech, for instance, because that's the one I'm starting to understand. It's wild when people used to say, well, I can't directly translate that. My stupid English brain didn't understand what that meant. The system of communication's so different. So different. Yeah. And I think that's probably a good way of putting it, Baldy. Yeah. And I still love reading and rewatching those things, you know. It's many years ago now, AJ. Does he really? I didn't know that, Ed, but I'm sure my wife does, who is obviously Czech. Most of my body parts work. More of them worked better back then. Shadow, you're 18 and you feel good? Well, then I'm very jealous. At 18, I did not feel good. I was able to run faster, but everything else is much better now, trust me. And the idea that grown-ups know what they're doing is bullshit. We're all just doing our best. I don't feel any different in that sense than I did before. You just have a wealth of experience that actually it's gonna be fine because it's always been fine. I have successfully navigated 100% of my worst days, and I've had some shit days. I've navigated all of them and survived, which means whatever else is still to come, I'm probably gonna be fine. It's a very reassuring thing that you can only get by continuing to exist, right? And it just does get better. There will be horrible moments, there will be things that are objectively terrible, but you will be okay, is the way I've learned to look at it. So that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Obviously, I'm talking from a great point of privilege. Whoever's asking me for a friendly game, I don't have time, sorry. But thank you for asking. I'm in an incredibly privileged position of being sat here as a straight white man who lives in England saying that. if I was Voldy right now, I would think the world's falling apart. Obviously, for those of you that don't know, he lives in Ukraine. So, I mean on a spiritual, personal level, the world is fucked. But right now, I'm okay. We have time for a keg game. Yes, we have time for a keg game. Good shout, Lumia. There won't be a civil war in the UK. People are too lazy. Yeah, there won't be a civil war in the UK. The US, I could legitimately see it coming at this point, but yeah. Just be born in the right country. Well, that's Sudoku, that's the thing, right? Like, I remember when I was but a twinkle in my father's eye, filling in a questionnaire that said, I would like to be birthed in England. I would like to play on easy mode, in brackets, straight, white, male, all predetermined by my choices of the questionnaire before I started playing the game. I decided to play on easy. I look about 25, that's very nice of you. I'm at that weird age where I could be like a slightly old looking 25 or a young looking 40, and there's no in between, right? Nobody knows. So, and that's very kind of you. I do my best to look after myself. I eat well. I try to exercise. But yeah. Oh, Terry, I bet you look great. I've got a lot of hair, so that does help. You got told you look 50? Wow, that's harsh. Shots fired, man. But you guys only see me when I'm here, right? I'm sure there are times I look awful. One day we will discover them together. But yeah, I look after my face. I have a skincare routine. I have stuff for my under eyes morning and night and face cream for my face. And I don't want my face to look like a ball sack by the time I'm 50, so I'm trying to look after it. So, yeah. On your way to being bald? I mean, this is the thing, right? If I ever thin or go bald in a spot, or my hairline decides to recede to like, if I've got like a before, and after head, I'm shaving the whole damn thing, right? I'm committing to it and we're in. It's that simple. No one in my family's ever gone bald or grey. So obviously at 36, still having like gingery, browny, auburny hair, it makes you look younger because I had friends who were grey at 25. But yeah, just wear a hat 24/7. But then people know you can't wear a hat 24/7 in modern life. Until about 25, you can get away with a cap. After that, you look old. If you wear like a Peaky Blinders cap, you look old. If you wear a top hat, people think you're a tool, which is crazy because top hats are cool. Hats aren't in, if hats were fashionable, or maybe you live on a beach. How long ago did I get married? I have been married for about 465 days now, something like that. I think. Married? 457 days, my apologies. Just over a year ago, my friend, just over a year ago. I can't, my head's too big for hats, My head's just too big for hats, chat. No, Vavain, just go with it. Honestly, just own it. Owning anything is attractive. Honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's something you've decided to do, if you've just gone, right, I'm bold now. Oh my God, you're bold. Yeah, I love it. Instantly, just own it. It's so cool. I think, yeah. Damn straight. Just go with it, man. I can't do it. I'm not a hat person. Like, I've got, on holiday, I have to wear some sort of hat. Because, as mentioned, ginger, I'm allergic to sunlight. But yeah. Any clips for, is going to be working in different countries? Huh? Which country are you going to be working in, bud? I'd love to pull off a cape. Oh my God. Well, I love my wife. Like, I don't understand the kind of old-fashioned thing that people don't like their partner. It's mental. Like, she's my best friend. I adore her. She's my favorite person in the world. I love spending time with her. It's why I married her. Like, I want to spend the rest of my life with... Oh, no, it's not. Dude, I know so many people who genuinely hate their spouse. Like, all of that, it's crazy. Secretly Scottish? No, I'm not. I'm not. And yeah, even the jokes are just horrible. Like, oh, the old ball and chain. All I refer to my wife like that? I'd hope she'd slap me. She's my favorite person. Draw the keg game. Yes, keg game. Stop your guesses. Thanks, Voldy. Good shout. Look at you doing great mod work. Nalziger Brigade, Cleric of the Flaming Rose, Naiad Pond Keeper. Do I only want a sub? If you said that, tag it. It doesn't look. None of those cards are anything people realize exists, so I'm pretty sure I'm safe. Yeah, this is a very classic choice. Yeah, that's true, Voldy. To be fair, you've done a great job. You've done a great job, and I appreciate it greatly. Chat, have one more because I've got time for one more, and obviously I enjoy being with you guys. A 6 months secondment to Switzerland. Oh, Bloop, I am so jealous. Switzerland looks stunning. It looks so beautiful, it doesn't seem real. Like, I think they've got like 5 national languages, so expect everybody to make you feel like a pleb. You probably speak more languages than I do anyway, because, you know, but yeah, just enjoy it and experience everything. Go in realizing that your view of the world was much narrower, and I'm so jealous that you get to experience it. Swiss people are quite culturally broad, from what I understand, because again, they speak so many languages, and they will be able, communication will be easy. Try and just be as open to learning the way they live as possible, because it's going to be very different than what you're used to in other places, probably. Unless, in my head, you might be French, in which case you'll probably just be fine anyway. Maybe you're not. Bloop, are you French? My head tells me you're French, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because bleu. You're English. In my head, you're French. Oh, then I'm so jealous. I don't know. I think it's just because bleu. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Well, then just embrace it, man. Honestly, embrace it. Don't be afraid to be ignorant in moments and just learn from it. Like, experience all of it you can. You learned German when you were 14. So at school, we learned, like, in English schools, you learn like 2 years of French and German, and they don't teach them like languages. They teach them like box ticking exercises, and it's exhausting. You know, so it's one of those things where, like, if I'm lucky enough to have children, obviously they will already be taught 2 languages, because they'll learn English and they'll learn Czech. The fact that they know Czech will mean they can speak Slovak and probably understand a good chunk of Polish or Croatian, or a smaller percentage of like Ukrainian or Russian, because Arya can speak fluently in Czech. She and as a result communicate completely fluently in Slovak. When we're in Poland, she can get around just fine and understands all of those other languages. She also she understands more Japanese and Chinese than makes sense to me, and can get by in Germany or France as well. Says that she doesn't know languages well. You have 3 languages in Poland? Do you really? Like 3 official languages? That's really interesting. But like, again, we all have this, you know, the more you travel, the more you experience other cultures. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you don't. You have 1 official language, right? Which is Polish, but there will be lots of other people, depending on the border, that they speak, right? Like, most Polish people I've met in big cities speak good English. In fact, whenever I've been in Warsaw, everybody's English has been fantastic. Oh, in school you learn. Oh, cool. So I obviously you learn Polish. I'm guessing you learn English. What's the other language, or do you get to choose it? So for us, it's German, Spanish, and French that you might learn, but they just don't teach them like languages. I want my kids to learn languages early. I want them to embrace other parts of the culture. English, I said, to be fair, yeah, obviously it's German for you guys, right? That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Also, stop your guesses. Succubus, Smoker Mountain, Master of Disguise. Yeah, of course. I mean, that just makes sense, right? Yeah. Well, I'm guessing nobody won that. Chat, unfortunately, this is where I am going to have to call it. No, I don't have kids. I hope one day I'm lucky enough to have kids, is what I was saying. I've always wanted children. You know, yeah, long story. But yes, one day maybe I'll be lucky enough to have kids. But you can choose French, Russian, or even Spanish. Oh, that's cool, Shadow. Well, friends, this is where we're going to call it. Now, I'm going to raid a streamer called 8BitD. She just joined the Fractal team, and she is doing a Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke, which is kind of cool. I have no idea who she is. I've never really met her, but I saw that she joined the Fractal team. So, as part of that, I thought I would go and raid her. Here is our raiding message. If you would like to, you know, if you would like to raid over on Twitch, YouTube, this is where we say goodbye for now, but keep your eyes open for an upload coming your way in the next couple of days, all about the Witcher decks that I've been playing. I really appreciate you all spending some of your time with me. It has been an absolute blast as always. I will be live again on Wednesday with Kingdom Come Deliverance. Arya, my better half, will be live tomorrow with Infinity Nikki before her stream on Thursday, starting... Ooh, what's she starting for the first time? Something new. I can't remember what it is now, but I'm pretty sure she's starting something new. Either way, let's go over to 8BitD. If you want to join us, head over there now, and thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Sunday, if you have any left. I hope the week isn't cruel. Yes, Banishers of New Eden, that's it. Didn't see the keg result? You lost. Love you all. See you soon. Bye now.